Hey, Professor. How are you?
What's up?
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey,
So let me get you your music rolling.
nice.
Tell us what's happening.
Nothing.
Nothing.
A big show of nothing. Nothing. On today's show, we have news. We have two contests. One I can't tell you about because it's a secret. We have a 10-minute creepy for you. We will tell you if plant-based beef jerky is good or not. And we watched TikToks, and we'll tell you the TikToker of the week. Roll the opener.
Hold on to your butts, you're in for an experience like no other. You are about to partake in the most bodacious experience ever, the Tick and Professor Show.
I love it when she does that. It's my favorite. Oh, I guess I should turn off my notifications.
That was me too.
Do not disturb.
No, I like it.
Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm gonna
Hey,
turn
how's
the
it
fan
going?
on. It's going good, man. How are you doing? How was your week?
Great. It was good. Yeah.
Cool.
It was good.
So, here we go. Return of the Jedi, everybody. Let's throw that in there.
Nice.
Oh, of course, you need to eject the old movie before you can put the new movie in. So, I checked out our YouTube today.
You did.
I did, and it's kind of comical. We are... Oh, this is funny. We are down 2 subscribers. So,
We are.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
behind already. Woohoo! So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, because we already lost 2
Yes.
people. So
Yeah. I couldn't tell you who they were or
I couldn't
anything.
either. I couldn't either.
And
They bounced.
one of my favorite things on YouTube is like a video will post,
Yeah.
and then I normally set them for like 7 a.m. and I'll check it like at lunch, and I'm like, still 0 views. Hey, right on cue. Like, hey, this is awesome. This is
Oh, that's so
great.
funny. Yeah, if we did this for the views, we should just give the heck up. So clearly,
Yes, I
clearly.
agree.
Well, our Twitch, we're up to 8 on Twitch, and how many are we on? Give me 1 second. For TikTok, we have 63. So we're
Yeah.
building slowly,
Slowly.
So please like and subscribe, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that and I just chuckled. So
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
got an itchy nose, itchy nose. So drink time. Do you want me to go
Drink
first? Or do you
time.
want to?
Yeah,
you
go
wanna
ahead.
first. Okay,
It doesn't
so
matter. You can go.
So a few weeks ago, I told you that I had frostbite.
Yes.
So I was looking around, and I had said I would mix this with something. Do you remember what I said I would mix it with?
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice. No. Vodka. So I mixed mine with
Gotcha.
vodka. So we'll see how this is. And what are you drinking by chance tonight? Anything special?
Yeah, since you did a little guy last week, I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah.
a little guy this week, and
Howler Head.
Holler Head, and
Yeah.
it's banana flavored
Yeah.
spirit.
Yeah, it looks peach
So-
or banana. Yeah, okay. Cool. Well,
Yep.
let's get this.
I
Let's get this started.
I also have
Yeah.
this too.
Oh, I love those things. Those things are awesome. Now, is
Yeah.
that the kind that? Yeah, that's the kind that you have to pop
That's
out,
the pop the top. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you'll know when
yeah.
I do it because either
Yeah.
you'll hear it. Yeah.
or it'll explode everywhere, and everybody will be like, "Oh, I heard that."
Right.
So,
Right. And I have this cool cup.
dude, that's
Thank
awesome. You ready? Wait.
Mm-mm.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. There's a zombie in there. Guys.
There is a zombie in there. Yeah.
Yes.
So for anybody in the audience that doesn't know what he's talking about, I sent him that cup. We found it out and about. You're the first person I thought of, by the way, when I saw that cup.
Well, thanks.
'Cause I know that you're a fan.
Anything creepy or dead. Yeah.
Well, I can find tons of stuff like that. I just have to go out on the
I found
street.
this deer on the side of the road. Yeah.
Exactly.
hey.
If I can figure out how
I'd
to
be like,
carve it up
"That's
and
cool,
mail
man."
it, Ooh,
Yes.
ooh, ooh. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're carving up dead things already. We haven't even
We
gotten
are.
into the show, really,
You
honestly.
start with the neck and you have to go underneath to the right. And yeah, it just, yep.
Oof. Oof.
Yep, that's what you do.
So now we're caught up.
We got your fake news right here.
We do.
Right here, everybody. Right here.
So, did you hear a couple days ago Jonathan Davis died?
Okay, so you had said this, and I'm like, I don't know who this dude is, and I haven't looked him up, so I don't know who Jonathan Davis is. I haven't even clicked on the link yet, so I'm gonna have to do that. But go ahead.
When I first saw this, I was like, the lead vocalist of Korn died.
Yep,
Like, why,
exactly.
what?
You know what? Now that you say that, yes, that name is very familiar to me. Jonathan Davis from Korn. Go ahead.
Yes.
Next.
And I was like, holy crap! Like, and then my mind went, drugs, like,
Drugs?
and then it was someone totally different. It's the actual vocalist for Nilly Vanilli.
What? Oh, I know who you're talking about now. So let me get this. Let me get this article up on the screen. Oh, that is so funny. So there it is, John Davis.
John Davis.
Yes. Now I know who this guy is. So for anybody in the audience that's, well, thanks for the ad, everybody. I'd hate to have an ad not show up. Jeez.
You know, hey, just wait for it.
For anybody, I can't even get rid of it. And here's the best part: when you click on this box, I don't know if anybody's done this. Is there a problem with this ad? Like, why?
Of course, yeah, it's an ad.
That? Oh,
yeah.
Stupid ads. Anyway.
Yeah.
So just ignore the top of that screen. So for anybody out in the audience that's not old enough to know what we're talking about, because I'm sure Milli and Vanilli, I'm sure our target demographic knows exactly what we're talking about.
Right? Yes.
Okay, so back in the 80s, there was a band called Milli Vanilli. Now, the funny thing about Milli Vanilli is they became very popular. They won a Grammy. And then they, about, I don't know, 2-3 years into touring.
Yep.
I think they had 2 albums out. They had 1 Grammy for sure.
I think so too,
They were on stage, and shockingly, they were lip syncing. And the reason I say it's shocking is because during that time frame, everybody lip synced. Like lip syncing.
Yes.
Like I think TikTok exists because professional bands were lip syncing on the road.
Oh,
so they're
that.
out there lip syncing. What's their names, by the way? Do you remember the 2?
I don't remember exactly.
Milli and Vanilli. Okay, there we go. Milli and Vanilli.
That was really their names?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
They had cool names because they were both actually models in Germany, I think Germany or Austria.
Too. Yeah.
So they're on stage. Sorry about the ice crunch. They're on stage like
You're good.
la 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 la, and all of a sudden the backing track and all the music went away, and it was just their voices. And it was like 2 guys singing off pitch in a really German tone, and everybody went, "Wait a second! If they did that song, why is it they don't sound like that song?" Come to find out that a producer went into the studio, hired guys to do the album, and then when he got to the end of the process, he's like, I can't put this guy out on stage. I need a front man for this band. So we got 2 front men, Milli and Vanilli, and 2 German models. And for 3+ years, they lived the lie of being the actual singers.
They did.
And then when people found out,
2020, in your words.
In my words, get off the screen. You're not paying me, CNN. You're the worst. So I'm going to have to get an ad blocker for next week. So it came out that they actually hadn't sang their songs, and they were stripped of all their awards. Grammys got taken away. And this dude, I think this is the lamest story ever, personally. That dude should have gotten the Grammy. They shouldn't have taken the Grammy
100%.
away. They should have been like, this Grammy goes to the actual guy that sang it.
Right, yes. And then they should have remarketed it as Jonathan Davis. Or John Davis.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
Milli,
Just,
yeah. John Davis sings. Although I thought there was a second singer though as well. I didn't think he did both parts. I thought there were 2 different guys, but I could be wrong. I mean, it was a scam band.
2 different guys singing, but yeah, he could have just been like, I sing lower and I sing higher.
Oh yeah.
Who's
the guy that does he does like 90% of all like voices that you hear. He's basically so when we were a kid, there was Yosemite Sam, and all of the Looney Tunes were voiced by one guy. And they said, never in a lifetime will another guy come along. Well, the other guy did Ren and Stimpy and all the voices associated with pretty much everything you've ever seen. And I think his name is Billy something. I've seen him on Stern before.
I have too.
Billy West.
Yeah.
Billy West. That's his name.
Yeah, yes.
And
yes.
I forget the famous guy that did the Looney Tunes voices, but he was amazing as well. But speaking of which, a voice, you know the voice, but you don't know the guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And to be quite honest, until Clerks, it wasn't Clerks, but in Mallrats, Kevin Smith basically made it so that everybody knew what he looked like, which was Stan Lee. Nobody knew what Stan Lee looked like until Mallrats came out, unless you were a hardcore, serious, like, geek aficionado. Now everybody knows who he is because he's been in every Marvel film in a cameo. And bring that full circle, if people didn't know in the audience, in his last cameo, which was in Captain Marvel, the one with Brie Larson. Anyway, to come full circle, you had him on a bus reading the Mallrats script. So
rest in peace, John Davis.
Yeah, I feel horrible.
He died of COVID. I mean,
oh man, that makes it even harder for me.
Right?
No, anybody that died of COVID, because there was quite a few. I feel bad. I mean, first of all, I did not know what that affliction was like because I don't work in a hospital. But it looks horrible. Like the actual, like you're on death's doornail or death's doorstop. It looks horrible.
I mean, doornail sounds better. Yeah.
Yeah. Dead as a. So. Yes. Here comes our next news story, everybody. This one's hilarious.
Yes. This one's hilarious. Great. And you got to show all the pictures and everything.
Yes.
I wonder if there's a video or not. I just picked
There's a video starting. Yeah, there's some video starting.
But that could be an ad.
Oh, no. It's an actual video.
Oh, no.
Let me get the audio up.
Yes,
trailed
awesome.
Ninth grade high school student Riley O'Keefe. She says it was deemed inappropriate by the school and photoshopped in the printed edition.
You're not only affecting their photo, it's not just protecting them, you're making them uncomfortable and feel like their bodies aren't acceptable in a yearbook.
O'Keefe said she wore the same exact outfit to the office and they told her it was fine. After seeing the yearbook picture, she felt uncomfortable but wanted to speak up and push for change.
I don't want girls to feel like they don't have a voice, especially girls who don't feel comfortable coming and speaking about it or something like that.
Let me pause this real quick.
And we
For
actually
anybody
had a chance
that's
to
not
look
watching
at
the
yearbook,
actual
and after
video,
speaking with several parents and
I was just sitting
students,
there going, if I wasn't watching this, I wouldn't know what was going on.
Right.
So apparently in Florida, on the day they took pictures, girls wore normal stuff that they wore to school every day. Like they didn't get sent home. They weren't even told. They weren't even warned, because a lot of the times you'll get a warning, and then after this first warning or something, then they send you home. So none of these girls, and I don't think no boys were affected, correct?
No, but what I did hear.
Yes.
Well,
hold on one second.
Yeah, let's
hold
finish
on that
it,
thought.
and
Let me
then
tell them what we're actually looking at first. So the girls show up, they wear normal clothes, they get their yearbook picture taken. The yearbook comes out, and what they've done is they've censored what the girls actually look like. Dude, I heard it, by the way. ASMR all the way. Pop.
My ball dropped.
The ball has dropped. Now you can chug it. After the ball drops, you get to chug it. So...
No, so all these girls,
these girls basically are edited digitally, and I have to say it's the worst editing job ever. So then the boys,
basically it was someone that did not know Photoshop covering up cleavage. That's it.
Yeah, and badly. Yeah, let me get you some of these pictures. Really we don't need to see that video anymore. I just need to show you these pictures. No, that was enough. Yeah. Where are the pictures? Where did they
I swear there was pictures in there.
I know there are. I've seen these pictures. Where did they hide them? Well, welcome to yet another one. Oh, you know what? I'll just do this. I'll just go like this. Welcome to the internet,
Copy
everybody.
and paste.
Copy and paste.
What I heard was they hid the girls' cleavage, but the boys' like swim team was able to be in their little Speedos.
Right.
And
Speedo. Rock
it's like, wait, what?
Don't forget to TikTok it. Yes, it was total nonsense and hooey. This is the girl that I felt the worst for, by the way, and I'm glad that they digitally blurred her face. She said that her mom said the blowback for her was horrendous. So she's been having body positivity issues for a while, which I can't see. I mean, I'm not trying to date a 14, 15, 16-year-old, but she looks great. I look at this picture and I'm like, that's perfectly fine.
She's a normal teenager.
You can barely, and I mean barely, see any cleavage. You have to remember, I used to belong to the SCA, and the SCA, Society for Creative Anachronism. People get together and they dress medieval. But I knew, every SCA person that I knew that had a bodice, which is the cincher that women wear, they would literally have, their chesticles pushed so far together that they would be hitting you in the eye when you were 3 feet away trying to talk to them. And nobody was like, oh, cover up. So she looks perfectly fine. If somebody had said, do you see something offensive here? No. They then took her. First of all, it's not even the same color. So the original picture, the shirt is black and white, and in the retouched picture, it's blue and white. And it is I guess it's a plaid. And they just literally cut a piece of the plaid from the shirt and then pasted it in a spot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh man. And the only reason I know, I saw her daughter on the news, or I saw her mom talking about her daughter on the news. She doesn't even want to go to school anymore. She's like, no, thanks. I don't want to go to school anymore. Look at this one. This one's great too. They added a V.
They added a V?
They added a V. Literally, it's
God.
a V. And I heard the same thing. So if you were to flip through the yearbook, these were all, anybody that's ever gone to school and gotten a yearbook, which hopefully is a majority of our audience, there's the pages where you do picture day. So you have your senior portraits and all the other pictures. And seniors get a better section than everybody else, but everybody gets a picture in the book. Then they have the candids from all the different competitions and different things. So the chess club, the yacht club, the sailing club, the boating club.
You said chess club.
Yeah.
They don't have that club. No,
yes, they
too
do.
much chess.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They'd have to actually put a black bar over the board because that's chest everywhere. That's just so.
Knight to bishop. No,
Nope.
You can't do that. No,
black bar. No. So they basically went through the yearbook. And wherever there wasn't a picture that was the profile or the portrait pictures, there was no holds bar, man. There was guys in Speedos. There were cheerleaders in cheerleading outfits, which I love cheerleading, but honestly, a lot of those are revealing as well. I mean, the whole entire thing was filled with way more cleavage than they cut out of all the other pictures. And here's the worst part. Parents didn't get unedited pictures from what I heard. The pictures came through. They chopped them apart before they gave them to the parents.
So
that last part I could have made up, but all I have to say is it's ridiculous.
It makes sense. Was this in Florida?
Yes, it was in Florida. 90% of our stories that are crazy are in Florida. Sorry, Florida. I feel bad for you. You're getting picked on, but it's true.
I mean, I do too, but it's just stop, guys, please. That one's not that bad, but
no, this is, I'll be honest, this is by far the best one. But do you notice what I notice?
It's just a black
She's got
bar.
a tan. She's in Florida, and I'm not joking around. I just noticed how bad this is. Let me see if I can get this to be the whole entire screen, because you got to see this. It's not seeable if you're not right on top of it. Let me see if I can blow this up. Blow it up. Come on, computer. Okay, fine. Don't blow it up. I have a computer that doesn't want to do what it wants to do. Anyway, if you look at the girl, she has a tan. But then if you look at the retouch, they took the tan out. The tan had to go. And I can tell that the tan had to go, and you can't see it on the image, but I can see it over here. When they did the brush strokes.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
They went like that. She's got a patch that goes like this. So bad. This is just horrible. Oh, welcome to Florida, everybody. Welcome.
I would have been I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not. I want my money back from the pictures. I'm done. Well, and emotional scarring for my kids.
150%. 150%. So, yearbook story, real quick. I was not a photographer for the yearbook. Just saying. I had friends that Matt Swinehart was a photographer for the yearbook, but I did ask the yearbook people, hey, could you give me a roll of film? Because this was during the times that when people had film. And they said, sure. What are you going to be doing? And I was like, I'm going to the dance. Give me the film. I'm going to the dance. So I went to the dance with the film. And I had a friend of mine, like, walk up and tap people. And they turn around and I take their picture. So, like, we're, like, bumping through the crowd. I'm, like, taking pictures, like, randomly, like, just shooting. Yeah. And then we were out in the hallway. And friends of mine said, hey, Tick, come here. We're going to do this picture. And they recreated a Fresh Fitz and the Crush Crew. So Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was big. And my friend Fitz had Fresh Fitz. That was his name. And his crew was the Crush Crew. And they did the talent show. They did like BC Boys or something. Gotcha. It was crazy. Yeah. And so he jumps into their arms and they're all holding him. And wouldn't you know it? My picture ended up in the yearbook. Uncredited, of course. Nice. You know, who gets credit anymore? But yeah, that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. I got to find the image for next week. So we got to put that on a list somewhere for us to forget. Sweet. So next on the hit parade. And here's the thing. Oh, we got
to watch this.
Yes. Yeah. I do not watch any of this ahead of time, people. So if you're like, wow, he's really unprepared. It's because I want to be just as surprised as our audience when it comes to this stuff. So same thing. I do the same thing to Professor that he does to me. So we basically collect our own stories. Most of the time he does more than I do because he works harder than I do. Okay. And then we come to the show and we show this stuff to you. So.
Oh my gosh. Just watch this. You have no idea. This guy, I would buy him a drink.
He's the guy
I would just buy him a drink.
national sensation as the world's chillest man.
Sometimes you just have to stand up to punks like that.
Tony Tovar just nonchalantly sat there, lighting up his cigarette as his favorite neighborhood bar was robbed. So this is your bar, this is your home bar, and you weren't going to let anybody push you around in there.
Right?
That's absolutely correct.
Tovar looked cool as a cucumber as the other patrons at Beerman's Bar.
Holy crap.
The dude is pointing a pump-action shotgun with a handle into his face.
100%.
What's going through your mind?
He was reaching for my phone at the same time, so what was going for my mind is, no, this is not going to happen.
You're not taking my phone.
Shows the 57-year-old master mechanic grabbing his phone back after the bad guy tries to take it. The surveillance video is silent. Now, Tovar is revealing what words were exchanged during his scary encounter.
I like the guy under the counter.
I need the money out of your wallet, I just said. I got $2 in my wallet, and that's for my next beer. I actually told him, hey, since you're back there, get me a beer. He looked at me and says, no, get your own beer.
After taking money from other
Of course. When I'm robbing the place, I am not going to get you no beer. Get it for yourself.
He took all the money, $200 in total. All the while, Tovar just sits there taking it all in. His advice for anyone else who finds themselves in a similar situation, don't do what he did.
If you don't want to get hurt and you're not sure, comply.
The bar is kind of like the bar in the classic TV sitcom Cheers.
That was classic. The dude's like, nah, I'm not giving you my stuff. Nah, not happening.
Dude, what would have made it better is like if he told the guy, I have a certain set of skills. If you don't give me a beer.
That's classic. For anybody in the audience that doesn't know what that reference is, we're not telling you.
No.
You're going to need a certain set of skills. It's funny on every level. So, because I've got a drink that it's going to light me up, I decided to bring snack food. Do you have any snacks tonight? You didn't. I mean, we have snacks later in the show, but
we do. But yes.
But I don't really count on those snacks to be any good. I'll just be honest. Have you seen these yet?
No. Is that like red velvet with blueberry?
Yeah, and I don't like red velvet that much, to be quite honest. But when I wasn't sure what to expect, so I was going to open them and show you what because you're going to see me eating it, and you're going to be like, dude, you're eating something that looks moldy and or spoiled. So, just so everybody who's listening, that was Pop-Tart, red, white, and blueberry. This is the back of them. They're like red.
They are red. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's nutty fruitcake.
That is nutty fruitcake.
Okay. Next on the hit parade. Which one is that? We didn't put that. Is that link in here, or did you add it already?
Mr.
What am I
Beast.
pressing? What button am I pressing?
You're not. We gotta find the Mr. Beast one.
Okay, well,
'Cause
let's
I
start
didn't-
with let's start with the Mr. Black. Let's start with Mr. Black. 'Cause
Okay.
we know what's going on with him.
We do have contest stuff.
Yes, we do. But don't we have something to show on the contest? No. We do.
We do.
We do. But is that later in the
do.
show? I noticed it's at the end, or is it first thing right off the bat? Like, how am I supposed to be watching these? The hearts on our page.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, are they backwards or forwards?
Well, you know what? Let's. I was just gonna go forwards.
Cool. So, I know what this one is. This is the one I was
know what
actually
this one
going to
is
show.
too. Let's do it.
So, for everybody out in the show, we just received the most excellent present in the world
We did.
from friend of the show. Oh, and I'm sure we're going to get a copyright flag, for heaven's sakes. Hey, have you seen how many copyright flags we have, by the way?
We have a lot.
We have a lot. We have a lot.
It's awesome. It's not a show if we don't get a flag on it. And
Yeah.
most of our copyright stuff honestly comes from YouTube. I mean,
I know.
TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. So I put it up in the top right corner as well.
Yes.
So that
Look
is
how awesome that is.
So that is by Brandon Arts, everybody. That is the
Yes.
TP Show official portrait as done by Brandon Arts. And if you can guess the Buddy Cop film, you will win yet another secret prize. We have no idea
Wow.
what we're giving out.
Wow. You should just play the next TikTok so it explains how to enter and all that stuff into our contest and what
Sounds
they
like
are.
a plan. I will do
Yeah,
that.
let's do it. Yep.
Hey. Whoop.
Hey.
Hey.
Well,
P
you
Show
skipped
at
one.
gmx.com. So here we go. TP Show at gmx.com. So if you want to win an amazing piece of art by Brandon Arts, please
Email
sign
that
into our
email.
contest. Indeed.
Yeah.
And then, Professor, we have any other contest news?
Yes, we have a secret contest we can't tell you about.
So
That's all.
enter that contest if you can
Yeah.
figure that contest out.
Figure it out.
We're not telling you how to enter.
Secret. We're
Nope.
not telling. Yep.
Nope.
Nope. But it is
Nope.
definitely a secret contest.
It is. It's totally and completely a secret contest. Someone's already won the contest once, at least. That's the
Yes.
funniest part. Like, that's the part that already made me given
It's
away the
super
prize
easy to
once,
win
yeah.
too. You just
It's super easy to win.
that's what you do.
Super easy to win.
It is. You just gotta,
You just gotta. Super easy to win.
and then that's it.
That's
you
it.
you won.
And
That's
then
it.
enter our other new hidden secret contest if you can guess the Buddy Cop film.
All right. Yeah.
I actually told
There
you
you
what
go.
that contest is, but I'm not telling you the other contest.
Yeah. And
Oh my
yes.
gosh. Our show is ridiculous,
So
and I
just,
love every minute
just
of it.
email and say, did I win? And you probably won, honestly.
Exactly. The odds of
That's it.
winning are definitely in
Yes.
your favor. Sorry about
Randomly,
the ASMR.
like next month, just be like, hey, you have a contest? Did I win? And we'd
Hey,
probably be like, yeah,
am I the
you
winner of
did.
your contest?
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
You figured out how to email us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And our email actually works. That'd be the funniest thing is if somebody's been entering every week and we never get it because their email doesn't work.
Right. Or it goes in my spam because they email so much. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly.
I should
Why are you
check
getting
spam
50
right
of
now.
these things from? I want to win a prize from Dumbhead Nong Nongs. I don't know. Why are you getting these?
I want to
What's
win a
with that?
prize from Dumbhead Nog Nongs.
Me too. Me too. Speaking of which, next week, remind me that I need to have Pixel's going to go to training at Madame Lestrange's training academy. So I got to show you the video of him getting out of training from Madame Lestrange's next week.
That sounds like a wax museum.
It does, doesn't it? It doesn't.
Yes.
It does. But he
There's
beat
just a
up
whole
more.
bunch of just wax dogs everywhere. Are
Exactly.
you teaching them to just stay?
We'll find out next week. But again, you need to like and subscribe and tune in next week, and it'll be live.
Yes.
So maybe Pixel will do a live demonstration of his new skills that he got at Madame Lestrange's.
Nice. Oh my gosh. There's no spam. There's no junk. Other than the junk that we get from Twitch and YouTube saying, hey, you lost a subscriber, or hey, still again this week, no new subscribers from Twitch.
You're totally nobody wants to watch you. Like, we're just saying, nobody wants to watch you.
But you know what? This is where we're putting in our time.
It is.
So
it is.
Yeah,
it totally is.
You gotta do your time.
Besides which, let's be honest. Like, if we didn't do the show, we wouldn't have gotten the cool art that's above us. So that's really the key. Like, who would have randomly gone, hey, random person on the internet, I want a picture with you? Like, that wouldn't have happened. We needed a show.
No.
That wasn't going to happen.
My God.
So, do I just scroll up to the next one? And that'll be Mr. Black? Oh, no, we have that in the actual show.
We actually have that, yes. Mm-hmm. And I got to go to Jimmy's page to see what day are we on for Mr. Beast.
There we go. Oh, look, everybody, if you want to enter our contest.
There you go.
If you want to enter our contest.
Hey guys, have a topic for us or a question, or do you even want to be a guest on the show? You can email us at tpshow@gmx.com.
And there's the email, everybody. So I'm going to go on to the next Mr. TikTok. So every week we are asking one person to come on our show. And then we keep expanding it. So at this point, who haven't we asked? I think at this point. But this week, we're on week number 3. Correct? This is week 3 for it, isn't it?
I think it's 4.
Week
honestly.
4. Week 4.
Speedo, rocket. Don't forget to TikTok it. Got it?
Dear Mr. Jack Black, sir, we are inviting you to be a guest on our show.
That's it.
Dude, join us.
Join us.
You could talk about anything you want. I don't care. Like your favorite candy bar, or your favorite video game, or an upcoming movie, or an upcoming musical thing. Or you can talk about the time where you fell off your bike when you were getting trained by, and learning to ride. Like, you could do anything. You could come here and just go shoobity-doo and then log out. That's all. That's it. You could just do that, and we're good.
Do you got 2 minutes?
I could die happy.
Do you have 1 minute? Do you have 30 seconds? Do you have 10 seconds? Yeah.
Right.
We're good with any of it. Any of it. You can come
email
for the whole
us a video. You can email us a video of you just going, yes, and then we'll ask you all those questions and you can answer them.
Yeah, and then plug your thing at the end. So make that into a TikTok. You could do it for everybody. You could be on everybody's show, Jack Black. Yeah. I'm just saying, all you have to do is just answer some questions.
Yep.
No.
Like, next Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday, maybe but it's a taco. Yeah.
Exactly. And then at the end of it, just say, and I'm plugging this. And we'll plug the crap out of it.
That's it.
It's easy.
Yeah, we'll do it.
It's done. Well, that was good. I like it. I think he'll be on next week. Now, funny enough, since Jack Black is going to be on our show one day, I was trying to do some research on him. Have you ever seen him at Kung Fu Panda with Angelina Jolie? They're the funniest pictures.
Like red carpet?
Yes, red carpet. Yes.
I might have seen 1 or 2 pictures, but I don't know. If you're saying that they're funny, then I haven't seen those pictures.
Okay. Let me see if I can. I literally have mangled how to say what I just said. So.
Kung Fu Panda with Anna Banana and Jack Black.
Anna Banana Fofana. Here we go.
Yes.
This is the picture that I was referring to. So let me get this on screen. Ugh. You know what? I hate you too, computer. You're gonna be like this. I hate you too. There it is. Can you barely see it?
I've seen that picture. Yep.
So Angelina Jolie is pregnant, and Jack Black, of course, is Jack Black, and they both have their tummies out. And it's a hilarious picture because Jack Black is hilarious. So,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Come on, hey, you can't get any funnier than that.
Really, Jack, you could just come here and just listen to us. Like, I don't care. You can be like, I'm gonna sleep through your show and just sleep through it. I don't care. Or like, eat food through it. I really don't care. I don't care what you do. You could be gaming and just be like, what did you guys talk about? Oh yeah, I did that once. Like, I don't care.
Eating a taco, playing a video game, and like looking out of the corner of his eye, like, oh wait, am I still on your stupid show? Totally cool with that. Totally and completely cool with it.
Yeah.
So
we're good.
the next thing that we've been doing for, I don't know, probably about the same time we've been trying to get Jack Black. It's Shout Out for Shasta by Mr. Beast.
Yes.
So that's what I'm calling it. That's my hashtag. Shout Out for Shasta. And now I just need to find, I can never find Mikey. Yeah, what's Mikey's, Mikey.
It's Mikey.
I don't know. Yeah. Toss it into the thing and let me see if I can make that happen.
I know his mom was, she left us a comment during Dave Mort's show. Being like, hey,
awesome.
Thanks for doing that. That's awesome. Mikey's been trying to get Mr. Beast for a long time. This is Mikey's mom.
He has for a long time.
Hi, Mom.
So here's the deal.
Shout out to Mike's mom.
Mike's mom. Shout out. So here's the deal. Mikey, who we're talking about, has a daughter named Shasta. And for the last 300 plus days, and we're getting close to a year, he has every single day made a TikTok where he says, Mr. Beast, could you please say hi to my daughter Shasta? That's it. He just wants what I call a classic shout out. Nothing more, nothing less. And I'm trying to get the exact day count. That's what the professor's helping me with, so that we can show you that TikTok. And we're so professional and prepared here that we talked about it in the pre-show and we both forgot about it. So
it totally slipped my mind. And now I've had one shot.
I did the same thing.
So it slips my mind even more.
No, I am on the same exact page. So
let's see. I'm getting to his page.
Let me get over here. So this is the technical.
I got it. I got it right here. All right. So now you can go onto the TP show and click on that first one that I hearted.
Sweet. Oh, you put it in there. That makes it easier.
I did. It's so easy.
It's so easy. Even you can do it, Rich.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. TP show. So for anybody out there, we actually show up now in search engines. Like that's the one thing I find interesting.
We've been doing this so long.
Yes.
That if you care, you can find us.
Yes. And nope, wrong one. Right one.
You know. Yep.
Come on. I like that he calls him Jimmy. Day 359, everybody. Day 359. Trying to see if Mr. Beast, parentheses Jimmy, will say hello to my daughter, Shasta. She's a big fan. Yes, we had some bad luck, but duet this and tag Mr. Beast and share it to his Twitter. We got this. Also, let's try tagging Ethan from the H3 podcast. He knows Mr. Beast. So now it's 6 degrees of Mr. Beast at this point. It's 6 degrees of Mr. Beast. Like, if you know somebody that knows Mr. Beast, we're going to pummel you with all kinds of stuff. You know what? I think he should have gone after the Mr. Beast crew. I thought that would have been a better plan, too.
Yeah, and I think Beast Burgers actually has a TikTok, so I would have went there, too.
Ah, yeah, that's genius. That's genius. So for anybody who doesn't know what Beast Burger is, Mr. Beast sets up a fake burger stand. He makes real burgers, but you go up. So basically, you get in line like any other place that's popular. You go inside. You order your Mr. Beast burger food,
which is not going to be your correct order, by the way. But it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter
because for napkins they give you. What do they give you, Tick?
I don't know. Is it like $10 bills or is it like
or 100 bills?
Hondos? That's crazy talk.
You're like, I didn't get enough napkins in this, and they're like, oh, here's a couple more hundreds.
Well, I was going to tell them once you get up to the cash register, the other part of it is there is no paying at Mr. Beast Burger. It's all free for everybody.
Yes.
So that is hilarious on every level.
Oh
hey,
my gosh.
I don't want to get yelled at. You know what time of the show it is? It's time Tick doesn't get yelled at. I don't want to get yelled at. I don't want to get yelled at. Oh, man.
Wow. What the heck are you doing, guys? Get back on topic.
Oh, okay, we're on topic. All
right, Rosie.
We gotta get to the next thing.
All right.
You guys asked for it, so we gave it to you. The official Block the Mean People merchandise available at www.bonfire.com/store/TP. Show.
Need more slashes. More slashes.
We do.
Block the mean people.
Oh no, please stop. I'm covering my ears. Do I even have ears?
You don't.
Well, this is a segment called Oh No Please Stop News. Taken from the creepy side of the world.
The creepy side of the world, everybody.
Oh, and this is creepy. Let's watch this 10-minute creepy video.
You got it.
And I'll set this up for everybody. This is creepy stuff that you could find on Google Maps.
Okay.
And like Google Earth.
I'm with that. Creepy
is 10
on
minutes
Google
of
Map. Google
us
Earth.
going, holy crap. Holy crap.
Turn the volume up.
I don't even know if
Google
you...
Maps is an amazingly useful tool that allows users to
I've used Google Maps before. Have you?
From the comfort of their own homes. Most of the images featured on Google Maps are innocuous, but some have gone viral after people stumbled across them and deemed them to be super creepy. These 10 creepy things found on Google Maps are a few highlights, and some will likely cause you to have trouble getting to sleep once you've seen them.
Wait.
Before
Super
we get
excited.
started,
I love
make sure
it.
you
Yes.
hit that subscribe button.
Can't
so
wait
you can
until
keep
like
up to
I
date
can't
with
sleep
all our
tonight.
latest and
Subscribe
most
to this
exciting
guy's
content.
YouTube.
Yes.
Number
subscribe to
10,
YouTube.
pigeon people. While doing their rounds through West Tokyo in order to expand their Street View
Did they say
Maps
pigeon
editions, the Google Street View team happened across a very strange sight indeed. Their Street View cams have picked up a lot of strange things over the years, but the pigeon people of Tokyo are one of the strangest
there you go.
and
Pigeon
creepiest
people,
sites
Tokyo.
found on Google Maps.
Yeah,
the
thanks,
images
Tokyo.
in question
Never
seems to
weird
show
enough.
a pedestrian footpath in
Oh
the
my
center
God,
of
like,
Tokyo,
really?
Give us our weird
wearing
back.
creepy
Portland called and
pigeon
said we
masks,
want more
all
weird from
staring right
ourselves.
into the Street View camera all at once.
Japanese took it
There are
off.
other normal people on the path as well,
Oh, yeah,
but they're
sure,
outnumbered by
normal
the
people.
pigeon
Yeah,
people.
with pigeon
And it's
masks.
You know, those
strange to see
pigeon
all
people,
those
yeah.
mask-wearing individuals
My favorite
in
part
one
is they're
place.
ignoring the
It could
pigeon
very
people,
well be
and they're
they
looking on their
planned
phone like,
this
we
prank
gotta
ahead
go
of time,
somewhere
making
away
a
from the
point
pigeon
of being
people.
captured by the Google Street View team. But that's a strange thing to do and would probably be difficult to pull off. We have no idea what brought these people together
I mean,
when all said and
honestly.
done, or why they all chose to wear creepy pigeon masks.
So to be quite honest,
Spot.
I thought
The
they were
whole
on a
scene
pigeon
is
walk.
really creepy,
Like, that makes sense
which
to
more
me.
than
They're on a
earned it
pigeon walk.
spot on today's list.
Right.
If you have any information that can help us
I
shed some
don't.
light on
I
this
don't. As a
creepy
matter of
scene,
fact,
No,
my answer
we're
to you is
trying, dude.
it's
Number
Japan.
9, Ariel Castro's house. For those of you who don't know who Ariel Castro is, he was a despicable person who kidnapped 3 women and held them captive in his home for over 9 years in total. His crimes only came to light when one of them managed to escape with her 6-year-old child, who was actually conceived and raised while mom was locked up under the watchful eyes of a complete psycho. Castro was eventually charged with a wide range of crimes, including
The house
rape,
was so bad that they
aggravated
had to
murder,
blur it in Google
kidnapping,
Maps.
and
That
attempted
house was
murder.
bad.
Google
It's like
has
porn.
seemingly
You
gone
gotta
out
blur
of its
that.
way to blur the house out on its maps,
That's what I'm
which
saying,
actually adds
right?
a seriously creepy vibe to an
It
already
makes it way
creepy
worse.
house. We
It's
assume
like-
that they wanted to give it as
it's
little
like,
attention
hey,
as
let's
possible,
blur out
but
the
the idea
naughty
that they
bits.
went out of the way to blur it out
And I don't
just
know
makes
who's
it
going,
even more noticeable.
hey,
which is
remember
why
that
we got
Castro
wind of
guy?
it.
Let's
We
look
can't
up his
argue
house.
with
I got his
Google's
address.
decision at
I
all,
just remember
but
it
do have
from
to
the
point
news.
out that it
Now, you
makes
see,
the whole scene
now,
seem
I
even
would've
more
blurred it.
sinister for some reason.
Follow me on
Number
this one.
8, Auschwitz.
Okay.
While the infamous
Auschwitz is
concentration
creepy already.
camp
Yeah,
is-
stop. We were not done with the other one. I would have blurred it if there was like a hand coming out of like, one of the windows. It's like, dude, how did you not know there was a problem? There was a hand coming out of the window. Like,
or like someone saying help me, or like in the corner crying or something. Yeah, and it's like, oh my God.
Google employees had ignored this for years. They thought it was a
They
joke.
just blurred it out. They were like,
blurred it
oh
out.
shit, my boss is gonna fire me. Oh my God, we just need to blur this out.
Can you imagine? We'll couple this with a story like from 2 weeks ago. You 911 the call, like you 911 somebody, and they're like, "What's the crime?" I work for Google, and there's somebody holding up a "Help Me" sign. Here's their address.
Right.
And then they get there, and there's no "Help Me" sign. It's like we're gonna take that Google employee to jail now. Okay, so
Get
now
this. They show up in real life, and the house is actually blurry.
right. Classic. That'd be hilarious. So now we're going to the lighter part of the world. We're going to Auschwitz, everybody.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Great.
no longer in operation.
Tickets are only
People can hop
$25
on
a
over
piece.
to Google Maps if they
15 for
want to see
kids.
the site for
Don't
themselves.
start with that.
kids.
We can't
That's what
believe
got
Google
Logan Paul in
included a
trouble.
place like
Don't even start with
Auschwitz
that.
without blurring it all out, but decided to go out of their way to blur out Ariel Castro's home. Auschwitz is a seriously creepy place nowadays.
Yeah.
Mostly because we all know about the atrocities that happen there, with countless people being murdered at the site. in
Sorry about
cold
swearing.
blood,
I agree.
And even more people being forced
Sorry,
to
not
live in
sorry.
terrible conditions.
Sorry, not
while
sorry.
being subjected to
F
absolute
Nazis.
horrors
No.
during their
Yes.
time in captivity there. Number
I just
7,
can't
gas
Oh.
masks.
Oh,
One
wrong on
building
every
in
level.
Pripyat, Ukraine, is definitely unsettling if you decide to take a tour of the site on Google Maps.
I wish
That's
they gave
because
those
the floor
masks
of
to
the
the
building
last
is
people.
absolutely littered
Jeez
with old
Louise.
abandoned gas masks.
crap,
Pripyat
look at
is
that.
now a ghost town
What?
and has been largely
Why so many
uninhabited
gas
since
masks,
the
anybody?
Chernobyl disaster.
Radiation.
turned it into
Okay,
and
a
the
I get
gas
it now,
mask
I get it now.
canisters went
This
out
is
and they
probably
went,
the
F
reason
this,
why
we're
all these
done.
gas masks can
Yeah.
be found in this abandoned building in a long abandoned city.
Dude, that
The building
reminds
is
me of, like,
actually an
a
old school,
rave, but
and
with
all
beer
the
cans.
masks were made to fit the little heads of the children who
Oh,
attended
God,
the
I didn't need to
school
hear
while
that.
Oh,
still
that's
being
I
even
did
in
not
the
need to
worse.
phase of
hear that.
education.
Little
That's
The
even
idea that
worse.
these masks
No.
were potentially
Oh, my
used
God.
to
Oh,
protect
I gotta
kids
pause it. I
during
gotta
the
pause it.
Chernobyl
This is way worse
explosion
than I
fiasco
thought.
back in
Oh, and then they,
Oh, man.
oh.
And this creepy news is creepy. Oh, man. Okay, did you hear about the news in Canada? Like, with the kids in Canada? Oh, God,
No,
this
go
just
ahead.
reminded me of it.
No,
So
go
in
ahead.
Canada, so apparently there was a thing in Canada where they would take Native Americans, but they're Canadian Americans. So they would take the Indians from their families. They would just yank these little kids from their families, and they would send them to schools. And the schools had special names, but they were re-education schools. They would Americanize these kids.
Oh.
Well, they just came across a burial plot with like 200 plus kids' shoes. And that's all that was there were the kids' shoes. And I was like, are you kidding me? And so, and this was they got stolen from their parents, taken to this place, and then they were re-engineered. And I guess, oh God, man, this is just our show. Welcome to our show, everybody. Blood guts.
Hi.
Every chance
We're
that
such
many
positive
of the
and
kids
happy
tasked
show.
with wearing these
Why is the
masks
mom not
back
wearing a
then
gas mask,
might
by the
not
way?
have made it out of the
You know.
predicament alive.
Well, they always say
All
put
in
the mask
all,
on the kid
building
first.
and the
She just hasn't
masks
gotten to hers
that
yet.
litter
They
its
do.
floor is a
Okay.
grim reminder of just how hard the government dropped the ball when handling the disaster,
Shocker.
which put a stupid amount of people's lives at risk because they had
A
no
stupid
clue
amount.
how
That's an
dangerous
official
the
number, by the
situation
way.
would become
On the
until
report, it
it
was like
too late
0,
to do them
1,
any good.
2,
Number
stupid
6,
amount.
Murder
Stupid.
victim. Google
Murder
Maps ended
victim?
up accidentally
What?
featuring
On a
an
Google
image on their
map?
maps that is as gory as it is unsettling.
No.
The image shows
What?
police on the
No.
scene after the body of a murdered 14-year-old
Oh,
boy
please.
was found in Richmond, California,
Oh,
not
this is
far
horrible.
from a set of train
Richmond.
tracks. The image
it goes
went
worse and
viral
worse.
when
I actually
people
know where that is
realized
as
that
well.
The image showed
I
the
do
place where
too.
the
Man.
boy's body was dumped,
Richmond,
and that the kid's
California.
body was actually visible for everyone to see after police
No
officers had uncovered
way.
it. Google was quick to remove the image and did so after the boy's father found out about it and asked them to take it down. Number 5.
No,
Yeah.
no. I cannot imagine being a parent, like scrolling through Google and going, oh, there's my dead kid. Maybe I should tell somebody, hey, could you take my dead kid off the internet? No.
What I know.
No.
Okay. So get this. It's
Yes.
like 5 years later, and you finally go through like an hour of the day not like feeling crappy
Yeah.
because your son
Yeah,
did that,
your
and
freaking
then
kid got killed.
get a
murdered.
notification from one of your friends or something going, look what I just found, and you're like, oh my god.
What makes it worse
that
is
dude
then
has
you
a
then have to
lawsuit.
reach out to Google and ask. It's like an
Right.
ask. Like, hey, Google, you'd be really cool if you could take my dead kid off the internet. Like, what? No. What
Oh.
part of that makes any sense to anybody?
And
Makes
what
no sense
what
to
are we
anybody.
watching right here? Like that looks like a murder. That looks like blood.
It does. It totally and completely. Wow, this list is horrible.
What the heck? This took
You know
a
what, this
turn
is
for
reminding
it's
me-
called Bloody Body. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's reminding me
What?
of Faces of Death. Have you ever watched Faces of Death? I've watched it
Yes,
once
or-
officially, and
or
I
you
never
know
need
what?
to watch it ever again. Ever.
This-
Don't watch this.
this
Don't
is-
watch Faces
no.
of Death.
So
Oh.
I remember watching Faces of Death when I
Yes.
was like 11, and it scarred me for life.
Of course, it's the most
Yeah.
violent. But until we got to this list, it was the most. Until we got to this list, it was
But
the most violent and
this
bloody thing
list
you would have
is
ever
like-
seen. It's
It's
worse.
like House in the Woods or Cabin in the
worse.
Woods, where it's
Yeah,
like,
this is worse.
oh,
Kid
Next.
appeared in Google Maps, has since been taken down by Google, but appears to show a person dragging a body along a dock, complete with
exactly
a vivid
what it
blood
looks
stain,
like.
to help make the scene even creepier. We don't know what the story behind the image is, but we can only hope that Google didn't display
hell's
the
that?
scene
What is
of
that?
a brutal
Oh, you don't
murder
know what that
for
is?
the
What's
world
that?
to see.
Yeah, you don't
No,
know what
what
that
was
is.
that thing?
Oh, I know
Sandy
exactly
Hook,
what that is.
complete with a
I'm
vivid
all about the
bloodstain
tech.
to help
So
make
anybody that's watching,
the scene even creepier. We don't know what
you
the
ready for
story
it?
behind
I'm gonna
the
pause
image
it on the
is,
screen.
but we can
Okay,
only
you get one guess.
what is that thing?
You have no idea. Okay, I will find
Is
it
it
for
taking
you.
pictures? Is it zooming in
it's
on
way,
something?
It's way cooler.
What the hell is that thing?
It's way better. It's way better. Here it comes. I'm flying it in. Let me get it on screen first, though.
Yeah,
because
yes.
I don't want to lie to you. You were seeing this right here. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, slide over. Stop.
Okay. I kind of saw it.
Yeah, I was.
Hi.
Bring it on screen and make it big.
Okay.
Google Glass.
Wait, it's only $15?
Google Glass. Latest
and what is
Explorer Edition. It's a replica, dude. That's a total ripoff. That's some dude that made a cosplay of it. So Google Glass was in a failed experiment by Google. Snapchat had a very similar one, where they took all the technology of a phone and put it into this glass thing. So you could do everything you could with a phone. You could take pictures. You could webcam with people. You could look up your notes for the show. You could do it all right on the Google Glass. And it would appear in front of you. It's AR, it's augmented reality, so it would just appear. They had expanded it and made it even bigger. They did all kinds of stuff with it. But I will tell you, people found it super creepy. Shocking. Shocking. People found it super creepy.
Well, yeah, because people would just watch porn on it all day.
Hey, Jimmy, what are you doing? I'm buying groceries. Doesn't sound like you're buying groceries.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing, dude?
Doing something else with a can of beans. I don't know.
Hope that Google didn't display the scene of a brutal murder for the world to see. Number 4, Sandy Island. There have been a few occasions in recent years where strange islands have seemingly appeared in the middle of the ocean.
Let's go to Sandy Island.
For no apparent reason whatsoever. Some of these islands have been thoroughly studied and were found to have been created due to natural processes. One island, however, hasn't been studied at all and has only been glimpsed once or twice on Google Maps. Sandy Island is located in the Pacific Ocean, and it caused quite a stir when it suddenly showed up on certain maps, but was strangely missing from others. Even though Google Maps has given us impressive glimpses of the island, it has been spoken about and even added to important maps.
Dude, did they
since
black
at least
bar the island?
1876.
They did, yeah, 100%. What the hell's going on in Sandy Island?
From time to time,
Yeah,
revealing
no
itself
doubt.
for only a small amount of time before receding below the waves once again.
Oh,
Scientists have tried to figure out the mystery behind this elusive
It's basically
high tide, low tide?
High
tide, low tide, but I was going to say it's like, what's
Some people have
it's
theorized
Atlantis,
that
basically.
it's actually the back of a monstrous sea creature, with others claiming
It's not
that
a
it
sea
could be
creature.
a large
If
raft
anything,
or a
it's
magical
Atlantis.
island. Unfortunately,
totally
we have
buying
yet to
Atlantis.
prove or
They
disprove
gotta come
any
up
of these
sometime
theories,
for
and
air.
it's still
Yeah,
unclear
I mean,
what this island is or what causes it to appear and
But there was
reappear
trees
at
and shit
random.
on
Google
it,
has
like-
removed the
see,
island
that's
from
the
their
thing I
map.
was going to say. I think they faked us out with the images. I don't think that was actually Sandy Island. I think that was like we found it on Shutterstock.com or whatever.
Yes,
And
I get it.
the other one that I wanted to bring up, since they're talking about islands, have you heard about Trash Island?
Isn't that in California off like Laguna? Somewhere right around there?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. There's a couple of them in the world, but there's an actual island that a dude, so there's floating trash things in the water.
He's in Mexico. Yep, I've seen that, yes.
So he basically
ahead,
found a big
explain it.
giant
Yeah,
trash
it's awesome.
pile. Yeah, he found a trash pile in the water, and then he built a house on it. And I
Next
think he
week's show
used a lot of
notes.
recycled trash and stuff. So
Next
it's so
week's
fun.
show notes, we
At
got
this
it, Trash
point, but we
Island.
think
Trash
it's
Island.
probably worth paying
Toss it in
closer
there while we're
attention
watching
to
this
it in the
crazy
future,
nonsense.
because it's one hell of
Trash
a mystery that we'd like to be solved once and for all. Whether or not you agree or disagree
it's
with
Atlantis.
us, feel
There you
free
go.
to leave
We've
a
answered
comment
it for
below
you.
Atlantis.
detailing what you
We
think
just
this
solved it.
island actually is,
Aquaman's
or
going to
what
show
causes
up.
it to
I don't
appear
understand
and
why
vanish
they
at
even.
random
They should
intervals.
just call us.
Number 3,
We'll tell 'em.
Nagoro,
Right.
Japan. The village of
What the hell?
Nagoro, Japan has been slowly fading away into obscurity. This is mostly because the people who used to live there
Can you say Japan Silent Hill? Can you say that? That's what I think
Right?
it is. Totally reminds me
have
of Japan
begun to
Silent
make
Hill.
their way to
Like The
larger
Grudge?
cities that afford
Yes,
them better
1,000%.
opportunities. Despite this fact, if you're cruising around the
Ring
village,
Village.
on Google Maps, you'd be
And okay,
forgiven
so
for
I have one
assuming
thing
that
to say.
This is still a bustling village.
Whoever edited this is fired. Did
I
you
agree.
see the shot right before this? Okay, I'm not trying to be racist or rude or ignorant
Despite
or any of that
this
stuff,
fact,
but
if you're cruising around,
what in the flying hell are you doing, editor guy? That you couldn't find a Japanese village anywhere? There is 0% chance this is Japan. Just saying. You're fired. Editor's
the
fire.
village on Google Maps.
I've actually seen a whole documentary on this village, by the way.
Village filled with
this is the weirdest freaking thing. Yeah, I've seen an entire documentary on this village. There's one dude. This was on NHK Japan. They went to this village. The dude made a picture, like made one of these for the reporter. And what this guy did was everything this guy has said is true. The town is on a decline. There might be like 15, 20 people that live there total.
Oh, wow.
So what this guy did was he remembered everybody from his childhood. So he remade them all. He remade everybody. And the weirder part...
It's like Lars and the Real Girl.
Yeah. What's even creepier, though, is he did it inside buildings as well. This is the creepy part to me. So, like, if you go into the gymnasium, there's people playing basketball. You know what I mean? When you go into, like, the concert hall, there's people giving a concert. Like, every single part of this town, this guy has recreated with people.
Behind this point of view is a little more creepy than you might expect, because the people you can see hanging out in and around the village aren't people at all. It seems that a local woman has constructed
It's a woman.
dolls,
I apologize.
making
I thought
a
it
new
was a
one
dude.
each time someone in the village leaves or dies, and adding it to her astounding collection. They are found all over the place.
I saw a whole
and are
documentary
creepy
on this lady.
reminder that
She
the
was crazy
village,
cool.
now almost
And
a
I thought it was
complete
a
ghost
dude.
town,
Man,
used to be
tells
filled
you
with people.
how long ago
then
I was.
again, her tributes to those people who are no longer with her are also quite touching, even if
I
there's
think it's
also
awesome.
a slightly sinister
Totally
feeling
creepy,
at the same time.
but awesome.
We can't imagine why this woman
I
decided
mean,
to
honestly,
erect the dolls
it's
in
not
place of
that
her former
creepy.
village mates.
It ain't Silent Hill
Maybe
creepy.
she's
It's
just feeling lonely
it to be
and
this
wanted a
high on
little
this
company.
dude's like
Number
list.
2,
It's not that
massively
creepy. That shit's
bunny.
creepy.
When people
That is
pursuing
creepy.
Google Maps first discovered this super creepy bunny on the side of a hill in northern Italy,
fuck?
they spent a solid amount of time tossing out one theory
What are we
after
looking
another.
at?
The bunny definitely looks like it's in some sort of distress, and its creepy wide open mouth looks a lot like it's screaming
Some
in fright
sort
or
of
in pain.
distress.
Thankfully, we've been able to work out who put the bunny there and why they did so.
Oh my God.
Firing
Unfortunately,
the
however,
editor.
the
He's
story
fired.
isn't
What
nearly
the
as
hell?
impressive as
Fired.
the bunny
A panda
itself.
guy.
It seems that the terrifying bunny was
Bunny
created
and
as
panda
part of
guy
an art
fired.
installation by a group of Viennese artists and is basically supposed to be a fun spot for tourists to hang out. It's
Sure. Now it's
oversized
not
to help
creepy.
visitors get a
That's
better
awesome.
sense of their place
Yeah, I
in
don't
the
think that's
universe
creepy.
by making them feel
It's
as
cool.
small as possible next
Does
to
this
its
guy not know the
kid
difference
dying.
it's a
between
very
cool and
strange
creepy?
piece of art, and
Right.
we're
I
sure
don't
that the artist could have given it
dead
a less
kids,
creepy appearance.
Dead kids are
the
creepy.
body,
Odd features
Yeah,
did
creepy.
help
the
to put it on
mask
the map,
of
to
all
begin with.
children.
So at
Creepy.
least they
Yes.
managed to
Yes.
effectively
This
get
is
the
all
word
creepy.
out.
Did we
We're
say
unsure
number
at this
3 or
point
number
whether
2?
the sensation
Yeah, we're
that
at
this
number 3, I
bunny
think.
caused has
Oh my
actually
God,
increased
how
its
is that not
popularity, but we suspect
like
that it
number
definitely
10?
helped to attract
Like,
at least
let's
a
just
few
Yeah,
put that
this
as
isn't
number
creepy at all.
especially
Yeah.
after it went
Not at
viral
all.
And the one
and
before
caused
with,
such a
like, the
sensation
Muppet
when
Men.
it was first
Like,
noticed on Google
10.
Maps.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Okay. Wait, what did he say? Number
Hidden
1?
Scientology base.
Wait.
Are we on number
Scientology
1?
is
We're
a
on number
Google
1.
Maps. Number 1.
Wait, time out.
'What?
3 and 2
This-
are
this-
like, never mind.
are nothing.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
so one of the things I have a complaint about with this list is they were talking about the masks. You remember that?
Yes.
They're talking about the gas
Yeah.
masks. Did you see any top-down pictures of that gas masks? I didn't. It was
No.
as though they were in
No.
the room. Like, did Google
Right.
now fly their aerial drones into rooms? Like, oh man,
Yes.
this.
I mean, I guess you can do that now. Like Amazon has
that's
those
true.
drones, so maybe Google
That's true.
just like, hey, this is what we're gonna. No, it was one guy in a car that took pictures from his car.
Have you ever seen the Google? Have you ever seen the Google cars? By the
I
way?
have a couple times.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Love the Google
They
cars.
are.
Yeah, this list sucks. Officially,
It
sucky,
completely sucks.
bad editing,
And now-
horrible video.
You know
stupid.
what?
Dumb.
Why is this scary? Scientology is not scary to me.
Well, let's see what they
Scientology's
say.
base. Scientology is a relatively new religion, and its members are incredibly
Okay.
tight-lipped about the church itself. The Church of
I gotta stroke the
Scientology
long
is
beard to
ruthless
figure
when
out
it
why
comes
this
to
is-
keeping its secrets, and is well known for actively pursuing people who speak out against it. They have
Yeah,
sites all
Leah
over
Remini.
the U.S. that they
Number
try
one
to
on
keep
the hit
under the
list.
radar, but Google
She's-
Maps
what's
has
that
outed
word
them
they
more
use
than
for
once
people?
at this point. One of the
Reactive?
creepiest bases
always forget.
belonging to
Something
the
like
Church
that,
of
yeah.
Scientology
Why
is
is there
found near
what?
Trementina in New Mexico. The site is extremely large, and it can
Okay.
easily be seen from space. This is especially true of the strange symbols that seem to have been carved into the ground itself. and take up a large portion of the base's total
They showed
area.
it at the beginning.
Many people are convinced that this is an attempt by the Church of Scientology to try to reach out to passing UFOs and inquisitive
the editing of this
could
is
very well
the
be
worst.
the case, as the Church doesn't like to talk much about
So
why
first
they
of all,
carve
let's be
these
honest.
strange symbols.
These are not from Google Earth. Like this whole article's about Google Earth, and they're literally taking videos from like the news.
And how many celebrities are Scientologists that are just like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we all got together like in a camp somewhere? Let's just all go to camp.
Go camping.
Bring your kids. Let's have a barbecue.
Yeah,
like,
it's nutty. I'm totally baffled by this. The worst list ever.
Considering them to be a church.
Oh my gosh!
secret
You know what it
that
is,
can only
Professor?
be
I figured it out. I
revealed
see
to
it
its
now.
most devout members. That
Solar
being
energy.
Said, an
That's
ex-Scientologist who
solar
worked the church
energy.
for years
Without
has
solar
spoken
energy,
up,
it's not
saying
creepy.
that the
When
symbols,
when
which
the
feature
counter
two
starts
large
going
overlapping
backwards,
circles with diamond shapes in their centers, are actually a map to help guide true believers to pieces of literature penned by the
honestly
church's
think
founder,
that they just use
L.
it for
Ron Hubbard
dirt
himself.
bike
These works
racing.
are housed at the site, and if the church's members are to be believed,
Scientology,
are
if you
written
watch
on
this,
pure
it's not
gold
our fault that
sheets
it's on the
and
list.
kept in special
Please
titanium
don't.
I'm
boxes
sorry,
to help protect
Scientologist
them from the elements
peoples.
and prying eyes. And that's 10 creepy things found
No,
on Google
not creepy.
Maps.
No,
If you
not
enjoyed
nearly as
this
creepy as
and
I
video,
was
you should
expecting.
give us a
revert
like and
your
let us
thing
know.
and call it like some are just you hate to hear it type of a thing.
You're officially not getting my like or subscribe on that one. That was horrible.
No,
It was just the most
so
horrible
take that
thing ever.
back. When I said you should do like and subscribe, that guy's I'm
don't.
not gonna look at that.
Don't.
No,
Don't.
But this next thing is creepy though. This
Okay,
next thing
I'm excited. I'm
is
excited.
actually creepy. You can show the TikTok and then we'll watch the video, and
Okay.
you'll
Let me-
see for yourself.
Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Amazing piece of art.
Yep.
By
Nigga. Look at them. And they be doing this off camera. And then they roll the camera on y'all and you think it's real. You be like, oh, they real.
Right.
I see them
Look at
talking.
that.
I see them moving. Nigga. Look at them. And they be doing this off camera. And then they roll the camera on y'all and you think it's real. You be like, oh, they real. I see them talking. I see them moving. Nigga.
Wait. What are we watching here?
So
That's crazy.
okay, so let me just explain.
Okay.
This is Jalen Rose. He used to be a former basketball player.
Okay,
Great
I'm with you.
basketball
I got
player.
it. Yep. I got
And
it.
now he's an announcer for one of the big whatever ones.
Yeah, like ESPN
and-
or NBC or CBS.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So this is him when the camera's not rolling. So when the camera's not rolling, they're prepping him to be on camera.
Okay. What's
Like-
creepy about it though? Although I have to admit, if you told me that was a mannequin, I would have said, "Yep, it is." I mean, because if you
So-
watch it while the guy's
Look
putting
at
the
him.
microphone
Yeah.
on,
And they be
He's
doing
not
this off
moving.
camera.
no,
And then they
not at
roll
all.
the camera on y'all and you think it's real.
He's not
You
blinking.
be like, oh,
The
they
guy's
real. I see
touching
him
him,
talking.
doing
I
his
see him
hair.
moving.
Like, look at that.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at him.
that is creepy.
And they be
His
doing this
hands
off
don't
camera.
move at all.
So-
And then they roll
So-
the camera on y'all.
So
Yeah.
if you go to the link, there's
Yeah, let me go to the link.
he does an interview about this.
Okay.
And I kind of don't believe it. Like, honestly, like his reactions to it, like, I don't know. It looks like a mannequin, honestly.
Looks like a mannequin.
And we talk about like lizard people and like, honestly, I don't know. This creeped me out. Like Jalen Rose creeps me out
Finally,
now.
this happened a while ago, but we have to address it.
And look,
Okay,
he's a real
so-
person.
I see him now. I can see him now. Let me see if I can. Do I have the technology to put one in one corner and one in the other? Okay, I can see it now.
You do. Yeah.
Get rid of our faces so we can see that creepy guy a little bit more.
You know.
I love our faces though. Wow. I'm just gonna let that roll. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the same guy. I can see it. That's creepy.
Same guy.
Super creepy. Okay. So
You
let's
can
get
see why I
his-
put this in creepy.
Yeah, I totally get it, dude.
You went viral during the finals, in which you did not move. Now, I need
that's a
you
still
to
frame.
prove to me that you are not a robot.
No. That's him.
No.
somebody
But
could've helped me out and let me know I
When they
was
started it off, sorry. When they started it off, when they started this
Right.
off, they were like, "You do not move," and I'm like, "You're using a still frame." But then he starts moving, so I get it. I mean, the guy that's
somebody
getting
could've
the
helped me
microphone
out
on
and
him
let me
starts
know I was gonna
moving.
be
Oh,
on
time out,
camera.
time out,
If
time
I-
out,
no,
time out,
let
time
me
out,
just
time out,
have
time out,
focus.
time out, time the F out. Watch people on either side. Watch the people on either side. They are as bad as he is. Watch them. They're not moving either. Just saying.
Your craft? Is that what it is?
Look at the other two.
Don't let people know
Look
that
at the
I
other
actually
two.
pay attention to my job. I'm serious.
What
about
happened
it.
there?
For all young journalists,
I don't know.
Don't let people know that I actually pay attention to
It
my
jumps.
job.
It's the video. It's
Are you
not
just
me,
that
dude.
focused on your craft?
Let me see if I can.
Is that what it is? Don't let people know that I actually pay attention.
I don't know why it
to
keeps
my
jumping like
job,
that.
And I'm serious about it. For all young journalists,
I'm serious
all
about
athletes
it.
that want to get into this
No, you look
business.
super creepy, dude.
I know y'all see us a lot shucking and jiving.
But
and
to be
laughing
quite
and
honest,
joking.
the
I'm
other two
actually
aren't
paying
moving
attention.
either.
I'm
At all.
concentrating. And
The other two aren't moving at all. Zero, nada.
Another
thing people don't know about Jalen Rose, great team player.
Thank you.
Another thing people don't know, you're getting your mic adjusted. Do you know what's helpful if you're adjusting somebody's mic? If
Don't
they're not
move.
moving. It's like getting a haircut.
Don't move.
You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like when you're getting when you're getting a haircut or your mic adjusted, it helps them to not move.
I don't buy it.
However, you have still not proven to me that you are not a robot. I've never seen you on a diet that is basically Doritos.
Oh, he's gonna hit him with a
Fritos,
baseball bat.
and
That's how he's gonna prove he's not a robot.
With some red wine mixed in once in a while. All 4 yesterday. That's what I'm saying. These are very robotic tendencies. You're up in the morning at 3 a.m.
What?
Every single day.
Eating barbecue, better made
What?
chips and popcorn.
Eating barbecue at 3 a.m.
Well, I
No
do
wonder
that.
why he's standing still. He has gas. And he's yeah, he's just like, oh no, I hope someone doesn't smell this. Oh, no.
Man. Dude, I know why it's in creepy. I totally know why it's in creepy now. I get that.
That Jalen Rose. Dude.
Crazy. That's crazy. Now, quick question for you. Do we have an intro for the next part? Next section?
We do for the taste test, yeah.
Yeah, let me get that on the screen. Make that happen.
Hey guys, if you want to know everything about the TP show, go to our website tp-show.weebly.com. There you will find Mima Merch,
Mima
our
Merch.
podcast, links to all our videos, and our merch.
Yep.
And more merch.
Because more merch.
The show's
See, more merch. Just
More
keep on.
merch. Merch, and
More
more
merch.
Merch.
Especially after that shot that I did. More merch.
Merch. Gotta pay for the shots somehow, people.
It was 80 proof.
Hey guys,
Hey, wait a
that
sec.
we've all
Just keep
Wait.
it going. All those ads. Yeah.
Yeah, but the next one wasn't an ad. That's We Watch TikToks. Is that what we're doing next?
Oh man, we totally have a cool one because
We do.
we
I'm
haven't
gonna
used
go find it.
before. Yeah, we got it. We got to put that one out.
Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Here, we'll do. What's the name of it? Do you know?
Taste test probably.
Please
Yeah, let me go find
by.
that.
We are experiencing technical
Gotta use this thing while we got it. There it is. I'm just gonna
Sweet.
throw it the hell in here.
Please stand by. We are
We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
Yes.
There we go. Taste test time, people. Taste test.
Guys, watch what you're doing with that liquid. Oh my god, please don't stick that in my fan. Stop. Okay, this next segment, the guys are going to taste something in a segment I like to call Taste Test Time.
Dude, her names are classic. Taste test
Dude,
time. I wonder what we're doing.
Were you sticking it in her fan? Because
I
I
wasn't.
wasn't.
I wasn't.
I was not.
I was
There's no
not
way, Rosie.
fanning it.
I'm not sticking that in. No.
Well, I got to
No,
make sure not to
but-
self-dox myself. So
Okay, before
you
we
sent
do
it.
this, let's watch the TikTok.
Oh, I can do that.
The next TikTok after Jalen Rose.
I got
and you just tell me, would you eat this or not?
Okay.
That's all what I
before
want to know.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I just want to know yes or no.
Eggs?
Macaroni
No.
and cheese?
Macaroni and cheese. Waffle fries. Was that chicken?
Chicken with like sauce on it.
Yeah.
And then look what they do.
They roll it up as a burrito, and then they wrap it in cheese.
100%.
What day of the week wouldn't I eat this? That's a better
Right,
question.
that breakfast,
What
lunch,
day of the
or
week?
dinner.
Right.
Or if
All of
someone
them.
just showed up to my house
All of them.
unannounced, they better
Right.
have this.
Right.
I don't care what time of day it is or night, like 1 a.m. They
Right.
better have one of these.
I want it. I want it so bad. I'm putting it on both screens. That's how bad I want it.
Right? Doesn't
I
that
want
thing
it
look
that
awesome?
bad. Yeah, that thing's awesome. Sign me the hell up. I want that thing so bad right now.
Oh my God.
So
And
hungry
now,
for that. Now we get to open this. Okay, so
Now-
for anybody in the audience that doesn't know, Professor is nice enough to send me things that I then have to eat. So yeah, I don't know if it's nice or evil.
I don't know.
The one. Okay, so do you know what we have left, by the way, in the refrigerator? Okay, yeah, you're showing them what it is.
This came from Taiwan.
Taiwan.
It came all the way from Taiwan.
Yeah, product of Taiwan. Well, I was funny. It was funny because I was like, we should probably drink our drink too, because what's the next drink we're drinking for everybody out there? We got 3 nasty drinks. We did 2 already. Grass.
We have dirt.
Dill, and we have dirt. So I thought this would have been great with dirt.
Oh. So what
I'm not
this
looking forward to this.
It's electric jerky, and it's
electric.
plant-based. Okay,
Yeah.
but before we do this, let me just read some of the stuff in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Sugar alcohol. What the hell is sugar alcohol? Do you know what sugar alcohol is?
I do. It's
Tell me.
sugar derived from alcohol. It's a specific type of sugar.
Good, because there's a big 0 right next to it. So there's none of that. I don't even know why they put that in there.
You don't need that. You don't need that. Well, no, I think
0.
Okay. I get it. You're reading. I get it. What you're reading now. Yeah, sugar alcohol 0 included.
Yeah. Like what? Guess what? This gets me. You're like, oh man, I need a source of vitamin D. No, we put it on there just so that you know that this is not a good source of vitamin D.
No, don't. Yeah, that is what's funny about it. So what Professor's reading right now are the nutrition facts, and the nutrition facts are always standardized. So like, vitamin D 0, none. It's like a big giant advertisement. Do not eat for D.
No, don't eat. If you want D, this is not for you.
No D.
No D.
No D for you.
No D.
No D for you. Potassium though, we get if we do the whole entire bag, we get 10%. And wait, hold on a second. I'm just figuring something out. Half a bag is a single serving. I just figured that out.
I don't know if I can get through a couple bites.
I was about to say, this is much closer to 55 servings. One for every kid that comes at Halloween.
Ingredients. Non-GMO plant-based soy protein. Non-GMO oil, rice vinegar, garlic, onion, soy sauce, water, soybeans, sea salt, sugar cane, non-GMO, vegan, natural flavors. Contains soy. All right.
Ugh. Packed in a facility that processes tree nuts, peanuts, wheat. What's mustard? Mustard and sesame.
Mustard sauce? You know how people in Taiwan like their spicy mustard sauce?
By the way, have you heard the newest TikTok trend with mustard?
Put it on watermelon. We can try that.
Bang! Watermelon and mustard.
I'll gladly do that. Yeah. I'll even go and buy the fancy Grey Poupon stuff and do that.
I think it's better with just your standard cheap crappy one. Tell me when you got a piece, because I'm still getting a piece.
I'm trying to open it. I'm actually
interested like jerky.
To smell it.
It smells like jerky, dude.
Holy
if
shit.
You were to say, hey, here's some jerky. The only thing that I find, you know what I find interesting about?
Though.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. For anybody that hasn't eaten jerky before, there's never 2 pieces that are the same size, ever. And it looks like literally every single piece is the exact same size. Let me pull 2 pieces out.
And it has this weird like coating flavor over it, even though it's original.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up with some kind of disease on my hands. So. This isn't the best example because these 2 are slightly different. But when I look in the bag, it's like literally C's and C's of that.
Weird squares, yeah.
Yeah, weird things. Okay, which is the smallest piece out of these? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I was doing that same thing. I'm like, if it's growing any vines on it, I'm not touching this.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. No doubt. I'm gonna seal the bag for freshness.
It smells really
later.
good though.
It does smell great, dude.
It does smell fantastic. So,
and you know how I can prove that there is 0 jerky in this jerky? My dog's not here. I think I told you in the pre-show. If I open jerky in the kitchen and my dog Pixel is 3 rooms away, he's literally at my feet.
Yep.
He's not anywhere near us. That's how you can tell this is not real jerky. Okay, tell me when you're ready.
I really hope this is good and like it makes me want to eat more of this.
I hope so too. I have a feeling that this drink combination isn't going to be my friend though. Okay, here we go.
Right. Yep.
Okay, it chews like jerky.
Wait.
It chews like jerky.
It's peppery too, and I didn't read any pepper.
Spices, Professor. Clearly, it says spices. Clearly.
Okay, well, they use a lot of pepper. You know what?
Not horrible.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not my favorite jerky.
Okay, let me put it this way.
Yeah,
go ahead. You go first.
If someone gave me that, like, oh, I got it, road trip, and someone said, hey, I just picked up beef jerky from this gas station. I don't know what it is. Let's eat it, dude. I'd be like, this is great.
Right.
Like, cool.
Right. Now, I'm going to take it in a different direction. I've been to vegan friends' houses before, and they've made me eat their food before. And, I'm not a fan.
Like
name something.
Turkey,
tofu
name anything. Turkey. I can't do that. No.
My personal favorite is the portobello mushroom that's just like a hamburger. No, it's not just like a hamburger. It's not.
No, it's not. It's a mushroom, dude.
So, with that in mind, if they were to say, hey, we've got some jerky, and they handed me this, I'd be excited, like, because I've had the other stuff, and so this is actually exciting to me. But as far as wasn't horrible.
No, and you know what? I wouldn't eat it again. But
no.
Here's the thing: if I ever turned like vegan and wanted like to remember what meat tasted like, I would totally eat this whole thing.
Every day of the week. Every day of the week. It's so funny too because
this is it.
I've had probably like 30, 40, 50 friends that were vegans and vegetarians. For people out in the audience that don't know the difference, I'm not going to tell you because I really don't know it either. But the vegans typically have been very restricted diets. I had one friend that was a pastatarian. Have you ever heard of that before?
Does he only eat pasta?
Bing, that is correct. Like literally, that's all he would ever eat. Like,
so what about the sauces? Like, you have to make sauce for it, or does he just eat it like boiled and that's it?
Salt and pepper, some spices. So salt and pepper and spices, maybe some olive oil or something. Well, the thing that used to drive me crazy about it is, this is the best part.
Oh,
since he was a why are you even eating any more? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? You want to lose a tooth?
I wanted to try to do the pull test with your teeth.
Yeah.
You know when you get jerky and you pull it?
Yep, you yank it. And it shreds. It basically shreds.
This did not shred.
No, I can believe that. Although it did chew well, I have to admit. Like, I just threw it in my mouth and chewed it. It did chew well. I will give it that. So, pastatarians. I literally said to him one day, I was like, hey, what vegetables do you like? And he, without missing a beat, he goes, I don't eat vegetables. I'm like, you're a freaking vegetarian, vegan no less. He's like, yeah, I eat pasta. Whatever.
You know, pastatarian sounds like a weird, like, Christianity-based religion.
Yes, it does. It does. And it sounds like you have to do some kind of penance.
Have you heard about our good Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? I'm a pastatarian.
Okay, so now that you've said that, though, I've got to throw this on the screen. You're totally not going to believe this one. Let me put it on the secret
I don't believe
screen.
that I ate a second piece of that.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, it must be the alcohol.
Yeah, blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Like, okay.
You know what? Piece 1 was okay. Piece 2 is not okay.
I survived piece 1, so piece 2 didn't exist in my world.
We need a T-shirt that says "I survived electric jerky."
Exactly. That would be an amazing T-shirt. But you know what? I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna be like, "Damn!" I'm just gonna wear it around.
Right?
When people ask, I'll be like, "I survived this." Especially since I don't know if I told you or not, I went to Memphis recently. Which, holy crap, they have a ton of great barbecue. Like a crap ton of great barbecue. Okay, so. Boom, it's on the screen. Flying Spaghetti Monster. You've never heard of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, have you?
No, enlighten.
Okay, so as you
know what?
Go ahead.
We need to bring this up when we are with Rex, because she likes all that creepy stuff. So
well, I want to bring it up now though, because you might rethink this. So because so many religious organizations, whether it's Catholics or Protestants or Baptists or I don't care, Christians of all denominations, let's just say it that way.
Yeah.
We're putting pressure on the school districts to have religion taught in school because we in America are a separation of church and state, meaning that if you go to a state school, otherwise known as public school,
right,
you do not get religion Supposedly.
No, I don't even think they say the Pledge of Allegiance anymore, honestly.
I don't think, I think they do, but I think they've modified it. It's not the same as when we did it. So can you still do the Pledge of Allegiance? Let me see if I can do it. I pledge allegiance. This is how it starts. I pledge allegiance to
the United States of America for Richard stands.
For what? Oh, that's hilarious. So,
one nation under God,
indivisible with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
So we don't actually say that, by the way, for anybody in the UK, Australia, Germany, Austria, Singapore, Taiwan. Japan,
I always said Richard stands,
China.
and I had a teacher.
Well, no, I'm talking about the amen at the end. But go ahead. You had a teacher that caught you.
I had a teacher named Richard Stands, and for some reason we always, every single day, because when we were kids, we just did it every day. It was part of our
so did we every day. Like school starts, like the bell rings, and you're supposed to be in class, and literally 5 seconds later, everyone please stand and face the flag and put your hand over the heart and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
I always
for which it stands. And you said, what did you say?
Richard stands. And I always thought we were praising him. I was like 5. And I was like, so the next year, I don't remember what the teacher's name was, but I used her name instead of Richard Stands. And
That's so funny. So because America is always like a point counterpoint kind of thing, all the parents wanted to teach Christianity. So the people that weren't really into having their kids learn about religion said, well, I want you to teach my religion. And they said, okay, well, what are you? Are you Jewish? Are you like what denomination are you? I worship the Flying Spaghetti Monster. So the Flying Spaghetti Monster is a religion, and it has gotten much larger over time. Like, it is actually a fairly large religion.
It sounds like a creepy pasta.
It does. But when we were talking about pastatarians, that popped into my head. The Flying Spaghetti Monster, everybody.
Oh man. Well, it just carries over to food because we still got another food one.
Yeah, we do.
So this one is a vegetarian of 45 years vomits after McDonald's veggie burger contains chicken. Oh man.
Well, I've heard of this before. Let me pop this up on the screen. I've heard of this insanity before, where a vegetarian for decades and decades will then eat some kind of meat and they get violently ill.
Yes.
Like at the
100%,
first few times that they eat meat, they get violently ill.
Right. But okay, so I remember reading like half of this article, and I just went, "Yeah, we'll throw it up."
TLDR.
So, she went with her kids or grandkids, and they got Happy Meals.
Of course.
She got a veggie burger.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you?
Of course.
What she didn't know is that they accidentally threw in, instead of the veggie burger, it was a chicken patty.
Veggie burger, chicken patty, veggie burger, chicken patty. They're
hey,
so
they
much
look
alike.
the same. Chicken, even the fish one looks like the chicken one. And if it's a veggie burger, it might be that same gray color anyways. So who knows? And then now you just
horrific.
Have McDonald's hiring high school kids because no one wants to work anyways. Yeah. So they're just like, I don't care. I'm clocking in and clocking out, making money.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm here.
$15 an hour. I'm here.
Sign me up. Sign me up. Oh man, that's
this lady ordered a veggie burger from the back. We don't have any veggie burgers, Billy. What are we gonna do?
Give her chicken, man. She won't know. She won't know.
And then she sues. So yeah,
dude,
she won that
first
lawsuit.
of all, how many people haven't gotten sick off of fast food at one point in their life? But we didn't sue because we couldn't actually pinpoint the fact that the chicken was not a veggie burger, and vice versa. Now here's the interesting thing: how did she figure it out? Like if she actually ate it. You know what I mean? Like if she ate the whole thing, she wouldn't have any evidence. So I'm thinking she ate like half of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't agree with her.
She looked at it and she was like, "This isn't veggie." Or you know what? It would probably just be one bite, and then she'd be like, "Oh my God, I see this chicken running around."
I figured out the answer. Yes.
There was
a feather. There was a feather. She like, What's a feather doing
It was
in here?
yes, or it was part of a hoof or something like that, because McDonald's sucks.
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
my
man.
kids love Happy Meals, and I'm just like, no, we got to stop. We can't do McDonald's. Like,
I love Happy Meals. I love Happy Meals. I like the toy. That's why I like the Happy Meal. But you know what? Speaking of hoofs, you better not let your kids eat any Jell-O then. Speaking of hoofs.
Why? What's in Jell-O?
You don't know that?
No, what the hell's in Jell-O?
Okay. Jell-O's primary ingredient is something called gelatin. And
What about Jell-O pudding cups? Are those okay?
It's not Jell-O. So, yeah, they should be okay. The pudding is not the problem.
Because I can run right now and grab, like, pudding cups, and I would eat like...
I'm putting this up on screen. I like to fact check myself because I know these facts, but I don't want to assume that I'm still getting them right because I'm old now.
You know...
The primary ingredient in Jell-O is gelatin. Makes sense.
Okay,
Gelatin is made from animal collagen, the protein that makes up the connective tissue in skin, bone, tendons, and ligaments and bones. So they grind up the bones of, like, horses.
It's fine because Jell-O, you don't bite into it and you get like you get like a tendon.
No, that's true.
Don't get...
That's true.
Yeah.
That chicken tendon that they forget to cut out. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, I totally get that.
And you're just like, oh man, what is in my nugget? This was not a boot.
This was not a nugget.
Did you hear about the chicken nugget that was shaped like a Among Us character and it sold on eBay for like $700? Yeah.
That's amazing. I've heard of like the Jesus toast and other things like that. My other favorite by far is the Szechuan. I don't think you can get it anymore either. Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce. Morty Szechuan
I'm
sauce.
Still tasting that beef jerky.
You went back for seconds. Yeah. You went back for seconds. So let me throw this on screen. So still my favorite news story by far, Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce. So for anybody that doesn't watch Rick and Morty, in one of the episodes, Rick randomly throws out that the best McDonald's dipping sauce for chicken nuggets is Szechuan sauce. You say that 3 times fast. Now, here's the problem.
No.
Szechuan sauce was only in the McDonald's stores for like less than 7 months. It was not a popular flavor. But because Rick and Morty said something about it, McDonald's reissued it for a very short time. In fact, they reissued it so badly that there were lines 4 miles long at some places to get like a packet. Now, they did actually bring it out for a limited time for real. Like I actually bought some, didn't have to pay exorbitant prices, but they then stopped making it again. And that leads us to the $4,950 for a Szechuan packet. It's Szechuan sauce. And that's the new one too. I can tell because that's the one that I got. The old Szechuan sauce from back in the day had a different color packet. So $4,950. We could buy it now, Professor. We only need $4,950.
No.
No. Is Rick and Morty coming over to my house? Are they going to do the dance with my kid? Even then, still a hard no for me.
Right.
But that was the story I needed to tell you about when we were talking about dipping sauce. Let's get to the next part of the show before we get yelled at again. Hate getting yelled at. Hate it.
Guys, watch what you're doing
we already
with
did
that
that.
liquid. Oh my god, please don't stick that in my
We already
fan.
ate that.
Stop.
It was horrible.
Okay, this next segment, the guys are going
gonna make my
to
kids
toast
eat it
that
tomorrow.
we've all watched this week. Here's a few that we thought
There we go.
wanna be a part of the show's
Oh,
history.
merch it up, baby. Merch it up.
Your official TP shows that we've all watched this week. Here's a few that we thought you might like.
We like them all.
We like all of them.
We like all of them. All the videos.
All the videos.
Do we even have a TikToker of the week this week?
Nah. I say we skip it this week. Nobody was good enough.
Okay.
Maybe it's us. Maybe
Take
we're the
that, TikTok.
Maybe TP shows TikTok of the week. TikToker of the week. How meta is that? Or how lazy is that? It's a better way to say it. So
I don't
first
know.
one up.
God, just watch this.
This is hilarious.
Oh
No. Honey, no. Honey, no. Honey, hell no, honey. Hell no. So for anybody who's listening to the podcast and not actually watching it, let's get the music off before we get flagged for the millionth time.
God, we already got flagged for that one.
Oh yeah, a million times. So what is happening is I think it's a chipmunk, actually. I thought it was a squirrel the first time, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a chipmunk.
Something. It's a gerbil or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so there is a lady that is in a dress, and the chipmunk decides to literally try to jump up her dress.
Yeah.
And
like,
that's not a squirrel, man.
And,
yeah, that's a chipmunk for sure. Now, have you ever been to Washington, D.C. by any chance?
No.
Okay, in Washington,
are they everywhere?
They have something called the black squirrel in Washington, D.C. Now, what makes
that sounds horrible?
What makes them interesting is that they're not afraid of people at all. Like zero, nada, none.
God,
none.
You know what? I would never, like, if I was her, I would be so traumatized. I would never wear a dress again. Like, that would be it. I'd be done.
Oh, and apparently the black squirrel came from Canada. Apparently. I didn't even know that.
You Canadians.
It's sending all your, like, horrible, evil squirrels to us. So I have seen black squirrels before literally run up people. Like, literally, like, you'll be eating, like, a chip. They will run up and grab the chip out of your hand. Like, I've seen people, like, just standing there and they get, like, eaten up by these black squirrels. From Canada.
I wish this was one of those like 3-minute TikToks because I'm curious to see. Like,
I want to see what happens
it run
next.
up her dress?
Yeah, I mean, it keeps looping,
like,
and I'm like, that's not enough. I want more. But I have a feeling that they beat the crap out of the poor little thing or something. So.
Or it just ran off after the ride that it got. But
yeah,
it was
exactly.
Oh, I don't even know what it was thinking. It was just like, hey.
Well, it's funny because if you watch the beginning, it's almost like she's reaching down to pet it. Like, hey, little squirrel, what's going on?
Hey, little guy.
Like, what are you thinking? Like, these...
Oh, and it just grabs on, and it's just like, I'm here.
Yep. And like I said, I don't think it's a squirrel. I really do believe it's a chipmunk based on the tail. Squirrels have fuzzy tails.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I learned that in school.
You know, I got it. It's a rescue ranger.
It's a rescue ranger. Love that. Next on the hit parade.
I posted this photo to a Harry Potter Facebook group. But I photoshopped Harry Potter holding a can of baked beans. Vanessa was quick to comment, "Why is Harry Potter holding beans?"
He loves them.
What bean?
He loves them.
And she responded and said, "He's holding baked beans. Look
holding
at the
baked
photo."
beans.
Okay, how is that my problem? Just asking why you posted a pic of him holding beans. How did you even find that pic? Then I responded with this photo that I made of a fake CNN article. Harry Potter wants to let fans know that he loves baked beans.
Of course.
And she was like, that article is fake. The beans are clearly photoshopped in. So I responded with another fake CNN article I made. Harry Potter wants to let fans know the photo is not fake and the beans are not photoshopped in. Posted this photo to
Dude, some people take their elaborate ruses just a little too far.
Oh, that was awesome.
As if the first fake article wasn't good enough. Had to have that follow-up fake article. Just wanted to let everybody know that the last fake photo of the fake article was not fake, and this one is not fake either. Just check it out. You'll love it. That is classic, by the way.
But this made me want to, like, if I had more time, like, on our website, make a whole bunch of fake articles.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like TP News of the Day, and it will just be all fake stuff. That's it.
Okay, so what I think we should do is find pictures where they have a television in the background, and then we just put TP show inside the television. That's it. Like they would know.
Hey, did you see our ad in Times Square and just Photoshop the TV?
We were on CNN this week, Mom. Hey, Mom, I was on CNN.
Good Morning America said, hey, what's up, TP show?
I absolutely love it. I think we should do this. This is an excellent idea. This will not be fraught with peril.
I'm never getting on a boat again after this one.
Oh, my partner's already told me that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm only laughing because that's horrific. That is so horrific. Okay, so here's the question. Okay, stop.
Okay.
taking the last one into account, do you think those voices are real, or do you think somebody just overdubbed it? Because like the thing that just happens all the time. Have you ever been on a ship before? Like when they're on choppy seas, like water like pops up and over, but it does seem real. But what happens afterwards? I need another 5 or 10 seconds. Is everybody dead? What's going on?
I don't know. But this makes me want to do that game show where you only hear audio and then we guess what's going on. Yeah, because this would be one of those ones where it would be what's happening in the TikTok.
Okay, so here we go. Nobody can see it now.
We need to Omegle this.
Oh, that would be funny. We definitely have to Omegle this. I haven't figured out that technology yet, but yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What are you watching?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Listen to this audio and guess.
Oh my god!
I think we got to add that as a segment. What are we watching?
Yeah, we have to, because that's like an armed robbery or an accident or something like that.
Sounds like, I thought it was a car crash. Like, listen to it again. It really sounds like there's a car that hits another car.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That sounds like a car crash for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
And then the screaming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, I, as we've talked about before, used to live in San Pedro, California. And what they're notorious for doing in San Pedro, California, is not four-way stops. They do 2 stops, and then the other way can go. I can't tell you how many times there's a freaking accident because people that are new to the area don't know there's not a stop. So on our corner, more than 2 times was an accident. And the worst one was, so guy's coming down the street, he stops, and the car that has the right of way is driving. And then the guy starts driving and hits the other car and rolls it. They rolled the other car. What makes it that much worse is that there were kids in the car. So that's what the audio reminds me of, for sure. Ready for the next one, Professor?
Yes.
Hey, is anybody making comments in the comment field? In the comments?
We did, and I've been so interested in like what we're watching that I've just not paid attention.
So we ignore our viewers, which is always a good idea in a live. By the way, everybody, we are working on technology that we don't ignore you completely. We are, but we just haven't gotten there yet. Stupid technology.
You know, shout out to my girlfriend. I don't mean to ignore you. I didn't mean to.
Damn it.
So
let me check if my partner's gotten a hold of me. Oh no.
So
normally my partner will just burst in and go, "Oh, by the way, did you know that the show
is fine
is in 2D?" No, she normally comes in and tells me stuff, and I'm like, "Oh crap, I should fix that." That would make some damn sense.
Hey, girlfriend, I'm gonna give you this, and you can enjoy it. This is my apology for ignoring you in the comments.
Hey partner, I am not going to give this to you, and that's my gift to you, is I am not giving this to you. Sorry, just had to do that. Anyway, what's next, everybody? Let's see what's on next.
Morning, guys.
No way.
Sourdough Brett here.
Love sourdough bread.
You know, I had probably one of the best weekends I've had in a long time.
We got to have him on the show.
And I feel good. I feel great. I didn't post a lot of it, and that's okay, because sometimes it's better, guys, just to put your phone away.
Yeah, don't post. Enjoy your life. Don't post.
Yep.
You know?
Wait, why is the audio cutting in and out?
All around you, instead of, like, being glued to this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
anyways,
I know what you
guys, mean. Blessed be the day. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great week. I hope you guys all get out, go do something. It's beautiful weather. Go for a walk.
Agreed.
Go play at the park. Take the kids for a bike ride. Do something.
Yes.
Yep.
You know.
Yes. Now, the one thing that I will say, okay, so the very, 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 very first time I ever saw Sourdough Brett, he reminded me of a famous comedian. And I'm going to ask the professor, do you know what famous comedian that I thought he reminded me of?
Is it Bobcat Goldfish?
It is Bobcat Goldfish. Bobcat Goldfish. Let me see what happens when I put Bobcat Goldfish in. I want to see what comes up. Bobcat Goldfish. Let's see what... Okay, so...
And if not, that should be his name, because that sounds awesome, doesn't it?
Name. It does, actually.
Hey, I officially changed my name instead of Bobcat Goldwyn or whatever his name is to Bobcat Goldfish.
It's gold. Now you got me doing it. It's
Richard
Goldthwait.
stands, okay?
It's Goldthwait. Yeah, but I want to see what Bobcat Goldfish gets us. Here we go. That one's interesting. Look at that one. Goldfish on the back of your hand.
What the hell is that? Oh
That's
my God.
That's Bobcat Goldfish, apparently. Apparently. So I got to get a picture, though, of the real Bobcat Goldfish up here on the thing. There we go. Bobcat Goldthwait. No. I got to actually spell it right now because it's not giving me... You know how it always says, did you spell that wrong? This one, no.
Yeah,
it
and
apparently
it was like,
thought
no,
that I spelled it
you
right.
actually meant to say that.
You meant to say that. Now, here's the deal. He's older now. So they're showing... here we go. Perfect picture.
But yeah, Police Academy.
Perfect picture. Yep. Yeah. I mean, this is like when I first saw Sourdough.
Yep.
Give me this image. There we go. So there's Sourdough, and let me roll it without the audio. Just there we go. When I first saw him, like I was like, dude, spitting image of Bobcat. Oh, let me get us off the screen.
It's
Jeez.
okay.
So
I don't
many
look
moving
like
parts.
Sourdough.
Apparently, people think that you look exactly like that guy.
Right.
Apparently, but you know what? We've got it on the screen. Like but I'm telling you, whenever I saw him for the first time, and you know what it is too? It's his delivery. If you've ever watched Bobcat Goldthwait's delivery, let me see if we can get a classic Bobcat image up here. He gives a specific
Loki starts
delivery.
tomorrow.
I can't wait. I'm so excited, dude.
Yeah, me too.
For anybody not watching this, we just saw an ad for Loki on Disney Plus, and if you don't have Disney Plus, highly recommend. My dog Pixel, he finally smelled the plant-based beef jerky, and he's running around the house.
Oh, but don't give it to him. He'll have the shits.
Oh yeah, for a month.
It's a whole bunch of soy. I don't think
right
dogs
after the
are
show,
allowed
I
to
think
have
I'm gonna have the
soy.
shits for about a month. So,
well,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Whoa! I
Attention! I need beer up here now.
So funny enough, do you know what one of I was about to say
movie
Bobcat
is that?
Goldthwait's? I've seen this movie before. It's not Police Academy?
I don't think so. It looks like he's in a biker gang.
I swear I've seen this before.
What are you, a nut?
Police Academy 4.
I'm a vegetarian.
Really?
Yep. Wait a sec, time out. Did you just hear what he said?
I'm a vegetarian.
I'm a vegetarian. Bobcat. Bobcat from Police Academy 4, we have something for you.
Hey, Mr. Bobcat, if you want to be on the show,
come on by. Come on by.
I will Amazon you a packet of this, and I will eat another one, and Tick will too. If you're on the show, we'll all eat this together.
Together. It's Bobcat's delivery, though.
Come on, dudes, chill out.
Chill out.
You
just take it easy.
I'm setting a bad example.
Yeah, the way that he talks, whenever I watch Sourdough, like he kind of.
That's okay, because sometimes it's
kind
better,
of
guys,
does
just to put your phone away. You know?
Slow delivery,
Really
and I was
just-
like, "Wait a sec! I thought he was doing a cosplay the very first time I saw him. I was like, is he cosplaying Bobcat? And he's not. He's just a super chill dude.
You know what? You know what I need to do? You know what I need to do right now?
What do you need to do?
And
right now.
I'm going to do it as we're on here.
Right now.
I am going to the TikTok.
Yes.
And I am going to try to make another account. Add account.
Cool. Making a
and
new
I'm going to
account.
call it Bobcat Goldfish.
Yes.
And see if
Bobcat Goldfish.
see what happened.
I bet you it'll get to 10,000 before we do.
Oh my God. I just want to do it.
That's so funny on every level, by the way. Bobcat Goldfish coming in for the win. So while that's happening, everybody, let's see if I got any news on my phone. See, this is what happens when you're in a live show. Shockingly, 53 minutes ago, Dave Mortz started a live video. Shockingly. Dave, you're stealing our time, man. You're stealing our time. Loved having Dave Mortz on the show, by the way.
I did too.
Super awesome having him on the show. The other news is, and we need to cover this next week, something new with Fortnite just happened. And we're going to talk about that next week. So make sure to tune in, because if you don't tune in, you will miss out. Okay, let me know when you're ready, because you're creating that new account. Do you want me to go to the next TikTok while we're waiting?
Sure, yes, go ahead.
Like a plan. Turn the audio on.
Dad, I'm running away.
Just
Love
listen.
it. Love the backpack.
Dawson, what are you doing?
Running away, clearly.
Dawson, I never said I didn't love you.
Oh, man.
I said turn off your PlayStation. It's time for bed. It's not the same thing. Get in here.
Oh, wow. He even has his Spider-Man backpack. He's gone forever. That's classic. You know what the best part is? That loop is just classic. Because right when he gets off the screen, the kid's like, Dad, I'm leaving. Now, for anybody out in the audience that didn't hear what the kid said,
what are you doing?
His dad doesn't love him.
Dawson, I never said I didn't love you.
Yes,
I said turn off your PlayStation. It's time for bed. It's not the same thing. Get in
Same
here.
thing, Dad.
Same
thing. You told me to turn my PlayStation off. Same thing. That's
right?
So hilarious. Oh, child got me in my heart. My heartstrings. Next on the hit parade. Whoop, whoop, whoop. By now, everyone has had to have seen this video, by the way. I'm turning the audio off. I'm getting sick of getting flagged every 3 minutes. So, for anybody in the audience that did not see what we just saw, a bear and the two cubs are walking on the top of a fence. And a woman runs out to protect her dogs from the bear and body blocks or hip checks. Pushes the bear off of the ledge. Now, do you know any more about this story? Because I know a ton already. Because I've seen a bunch of stuff about it.
You know more than I do about it.
Okay, so
and I couldn't make that account.
The girl.
That sucks.
You can't? Oh,
I
because
can't.
Bobfish Goldthwait is or Bob. Yeah, it's already gone. Somebody already has
Bobcat Goldfish already has an account.
Apparently, everybody knows about this thing. Apparently,
and it has no users, and it's no picture, nothing.
Do you want to know the trick? Put THE in front of it.
Yeah. Or put an official behind it.
Yes, exactly. So the girl in the video is only 17, and she's done a ton of interviews. Wow. And in the interviews, this is what she says. She says, yeah, don't be like me. Like, don't do that. I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I just was like, oh, I got to go rescue my dogs. I had no idea in my head that I was knocking a bear off of the ledge of the fence. She had no idea. She was in that panic mode, like, I got to protect my dog. I got to protect my dog.
And
I got to protect my
the bear
dog.
hit the dog, like, once, and the dog went, F this, I'm out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then she can't even pick up the dog. The dog's like, I'm not getting picked up. Don't touch me. But yeah, that's been a huge news story. And like I said, what she says, yeah, if I was that dog, I'd be out of there. Yep, see, dog gets hit in the face and out of there.
But and she wanted to you're not hitting my dog.
Yeah, she wanted to protect the little baby dogs, the little tiny ones. But yeah, she's been in interviews and she point blank said, don't do what I do. Don't do it. Don't do it, people.
Did they say what state she was in?
I'm pretty sure it was California. Let's see.
California.
Of
really?
Course. Yep. Not
I mean,
really
the houses
shocking.
Look like California.
Bear, dog, 17-year-old. Let's see if this awesome search works. California 17-year-old shoves bear to save her dog.
Wow.
KTLA. Everybody's favorite Los Angeles station. KTLA coming to you live.
Is my personal Sam Rubin still there? Mark Christie?
I think so. Well, my personal favorite, like for anybody that's never lived in California, okay, first of all, nobody watches live television anymore. So that's really not a thing that anybody does anymore.
Right.
Oh, reset your camera, by the way, or refresh your camera. Okay. It's starting to do the do.
You got it.
So apparently, when you're watching live TV in California, I would say 3 out of 7 days, maybe 4 out of 7 days, they will interrupt you with breaking news. Now, most stations that do breaking news is like tornado, flood, get out of your house, you're going to die. I'm going to give you, you know exactly what it is, Professor, but I want you to guess because I'm not going to assume that you know. What do they typically break in? We're breaking news coverage with...
Hey, we actually have a segment for this.
Oh, yeah, we do. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
This gives me time to think, but I think I already know what it is.
Of course. Do you remember the name of it by any chance?
We just came up with a game.
Oh yeah, we just came up with a game. I remember. Don't be like this. I have them all in here, and I've programmed most of them. No, it's being a pain. Oh, ooh! I think I found it.
Did you get it?
Found it. Oh, I want to play this, but I don't actually know what I'm playing. Okay.
Oh, sweet. Let's find out.
Yeah.
It might be a new contest.
Let's hear. I don't even know if we'll be able to hear the audio.
I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games.
I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games. Yes. It's close enough. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, cool.
Here it is. And let me just do this real quick.
Because this show is so spontaneous, we just thought of a game show in this new segment I like to call I Just Thought of a Game Show. No joke, like right now.
Just thought of a game show right now.
Right now. We did.
So, the setup for the game show is we're watching KTLA and we're watching a soap opera because it always happens during soaps.
Yeah.
Breaking news. This story just happened.
This is I-5 in the sky. We got a car chase going on. This guy is doing 90 and on the 5, and I would like to thank Progressive. We just want to let you know that if you choose Progressive, 5 minutes could save you a ton of money. Thank you.
Not sponsored. But if you want to sponsor us, Progressive, we're here.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100% right. You have won the contest. And my favorite, though, is when they're slow rolling. So, like 90 miles an hour, I'm cool with. But a lot of the times they're like, we're now entering the 4th hour of the car chase.
Oh,
so
this is my favorite one, too, where they're like, guys, please get off the side of the road. Stop waving. You're interfering with police.
So when I was in Pedro, this one happened. This one was by far over the top, the best one that I've ever seen ever.
It's always like Johnny 5 in the sky.
Yeah, absolutely, like 1,000%. It's the sky reporter. Like the guy's always just living in the sky. I am the sky reporter. So I got to throw this up on screen. This is a classic one. So 6-hour car chase. Okay, 6 hours. My favorite part of it is he gets down to what's called the Port of Los Angeles. So he's driving down 110. He gets to the Port of Los Angeles. And apparently there was no security. There was nobody to block him. He literally drove right onto the port. Zero interference.
Sounds right.
At all.
Yep, sounds right. Yeah.
Now, this is the best part. They ran into a jurisdictional problem because now it's the port police that have to go after him. So the LA cops show up to the edge of it and go, port police, get involved. They finally get in there and he's just driving around. And then he decides, because nobody's there, like nobody is literally there. He decides, oh, okay, I'll get out of my vehicle, which he does.
Yep.
He then starts climbing onto the dock. He climbs up onto the actual crane. He's walking around the crane, and they have all of this on footage, like 6 hours of them showing this guy, right? So then he takes all his clothes off, and apparently he had psychiatric issues, and I do believe he jumped to his death.
Oh.
Okay, this is a different one. This is the one in just custody. But this just tells you how many times these things happen. This is yet another one.
Daily. There's so many where you know, like now if someone just runs and it's like, oh, you were going like a 35 and a 25 and you take off real fast, they just go, no, it's not worth it. Nope. Yeah.
I think
I've seen lots of those where they're just like, or they go into like from Los Angeles to like Orange County, and Orange County is like, yeah, we're not picking this one up.
Yeah.
No, you guys are good.
Skip it. We're not going to play your Chinese mind games. Okay, so this is the actual article. Tells you how often it happens and why Professor won that game 100%. So I got it. You're going to make me do stuff. So here we go.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jeff Ball.
Hi, everyone. I'm Susie Suh, and we begin
Good for
tonight
you.
with our breaking news. A deadly end late tonight to a bizarre standoff at the port of
6
Los
hours,
Angeles.
people. Well, it was a long time. I remember. So this is the dude. That's the Port of Los Angeles. He's just driving around. He's just driving around. Nobody chased him when he got into the port. Then he climbs up onto the actual crane. He gets naked and swan dives.
All right, rewind it just a little bit.
Yep.
Unfolding right
yep,
now.
to where he's on the thing. Okay, pause it.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm trying to see what jersey that is.
Oh, it's a Lakers jersey for sure. I think it's 8.
Yeah, I know it's Lakers.
I think it was Kobe.
It's either
part 2.
It either looked like an 8 or a 4.
Okay.
It could be a 2.
I was still going with 8. Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard to tell. But yeah, he's got the Lakers jersey on. Let's see if in San Pedro.
And Jeff and Susie, this is really
okay. Yeah, my favorite part of the chase by far is him. This is him for a good 20 minutes.
That's awesome.
He's just driving around. He's driving around. Nobody's chasing him at this point. There is literally no one chasing him.
In the China shipping yard, he gets to the top and spends hours up there. At
least
about 3 hours they're saying right now. He eventually takes off his clothes. He's flashing signs.
He gets naked for no apparent reason.
Twitching. Meanwhile, the SWAT team is surrounding him down below.
So now he's naked with the SWAT team.
Trying to end this all safely. A woman who works in this shipping yard was there when the guy got onto the property.
Someone just texted me saying that there was a car chase and he's in the China terminal. So she did the right thing and told me.
So apparently the security is so lax at the LA port that an outsider has to call them and say, you have a guy who just infiltrated your complex system.
Right.
They did, honestly, though, after this incident, because this was years ago. This was like 2017, so 4 years ago. It was a while ago.
Gotcha.
They added more security, if that helps anybody.
Yeah, I would think so. That's what happens. I mean, people think it's never going to happen, and then when it does, they're like, oh my God, what just happened? Why?
So funny. So funny. So, next on the hit parade.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Carry on, you always remember. Carry on.
Okay, I have to pause it right there. Lead singer totally looks like a lead singer. The guitarist totally looks like a guitarist. The other two dudes in the band,
yeah.
Come on, guys.
Right?
Come on. You need blue hair.
I get it.
You need to do something. You need to step up your game, because like you're getting outshined.
Because the lead singer, is like the dude from Blues Travelers. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like typical, like I have a great voice and I have poofy hair. Like,
yeah.
And then the lead guitarist, the other one is like long hair.
Yep.
And wearing a vest. Like, rock it. And then the other guys are like, I just got out of my chess club and I can play guitar. Okay, guys.
Well, the one guy's just hitting a box. Let's be honest. That's not even a drum, people. That's just a box. No, I'm just kidding. You know what's funny about that thing that he's sitting on? I guarantee you that's like $400 from a professional like drumming company.
100%, and it's probably really hard, and you have to hit it a certain way, or else it doesn't sound. And
or you could have bought a box for like what? Free.
Yeah, you know what? And he's probably like, I've been playing my box since I was 11, and now I'm 16. Yeah.
And I'm still boxing. So the band that we have on screen right now is AMH Band, and they are the ones that took 6 days to get Jack Black to say hi. And it's this incredible talent that did it. Yeah. I think I know who the TikToker of the week is. These guys.
Yes. I guess.
That guitarist looks so familiar, man. He looks like a fog hat, or I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, I gotta look this up now.
Eddie Van Halen?
No.
Eddie? No, I meant Eddie Vedder.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the one that yeah.
Man, you had to be like, okay, you got to see this image. This is a classic.
Okay.
Like you couldn't just be like. I gotta pull it up on screen before I say anything, because you just gotta.
Okay.
You just that's me talking. Look at that image.
I get it.
Look at that image.
Look at those mustaches.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yes. Holy! I couldn't even I got a mustache. I couldn't even get that mustache if I could.
Oh man, it bugs me whenever hair goes like into my mouth. I can't do it.
Forget about it. With this, I might as well just like take barbecue sauce and just go, because that's what happens. But he reminds me.
But
There's a famous guy that
yeah.
that dude looks like. I gotta
get
take a
it.
screenshot of this. Come on, work screenshot. There we go. That's what happens when you use ancient technology. It takes like 14 minutes to get a thing. But yeah, these guys are amazing. Okay, throw out another 70s band.
70s band? Creedence Clearwater?
Oh, I love CCR.
Yeah.
Can we get flagged for, like, not...
For someone else doing a cover? I don't know.
I don't know either. We get flagged for everything. I'll turn it down a little. Okay, kind of like Zappa. Kind of.
I get
There's
it,
a guitarist he looks exactly like to me, but I just can't get him. And I could have sworn
It's
it was
definitely not Buckethead, because you don't know what that dude looks like.
No. Although I do know he likes KFC. Dude loves KFC, man. That's all I know about Buckethead. By the way, they say Buckethead is one of the most accomplished, non-existent guitarists of all
100%.
time. Meaning that, like,
yes,
he's not... Like, if I said Buckethead, nobody would know what band he was in. Like, people know Buckethead.
No, because it's Buckethead.
Right.
Yeah, and when you go see him live, it is just him. And he's just
Right.
playing guitar. And it's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can totally buy into that. Buckethead's the dopest, man. Okay, so I'm going to go with Brian Jones for just because. I'll let you see him. I'm going to go with Brian Jones.
I got it.
But there's a guitarist that he looks exactly like to me, and it's like the Foghat era, and I just can't figure it out. It's driving me crazy. So, do we have another TikTok? No.
I think that might be it.
Do you know what we do have, though? We have
What
another
do we
promo
have?
to play. We have another promo to play, everybody. Let's see if I can get to it, though.
Hey guys, did you know you can now take this show with you on the road? It's simple, just search TP Show in the Spotify app. You can also find all past episodes so you'll never miss a moment of the boys' shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
We've watched millions of
We did.
TikToks this week.
And we had no idea who to make it.
We found for you the TikToker of the week.
So, because of that, what we did was we made it these guys. Because they're awesome.
They definitely are. Oh, great song.
So this week's TikToker of the week is the band AMH.
Hey, AMH, if you want to come on the show,
you're invited.
Gladly. Yep. You can play songs. You can talk about how cool it was for Jack Black to duet you. You can talk about anything. Promote music.
Day 3, everybody. I'm going to be on MTV for at least a month or a year or 2. Do you know the story behind this song?
It seems we're wasting away.
I don't know.
This is Bon Jovi, and when I was a kid, we used to call him Bon Below Me because we were not fans of hair
I
metal.
get it. Yeah. And watch out, it's slippery when wet. So just don't touch
Exactly.
it.
And they're from Jersey. Like, it was the trifecta.
Day 3 of trying to get Jack Black to duet us.
So, Wanted Dead or Alive is the name of the song. I always forget the name of the song. Ah, stop. Wanted Dead or Alive. MTV stats. So, we've talked about this before on the show. MTV used to actually play music videos. Shocking. for all the kids out in the audience.
It's called music television, not teen mom television.
Exactly. I agree completely. So, teen mom television coming right at you. So during the day, they would play in heavy rotation. Like I saw Girls on Film by Duran Duran like a million times. Same with Dead or Alive. Now, Dead or Alive would come on the top 10 list of MTV every night, and they were number one, I think, for a year. It was a long time. It was a long ass time.
Wow. Well, every time I think of Bon Jovi, that's all what I think of. Oh, wow.
Yep. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Nah, this is giving me all their official stuff. I wish that I could find that, because like MTV had some of the coolest stuff on when they would actually show artists and stuff.
Yeah.
So my favorite was the TLC interview, and I've told you about this before on the show.
Yeah.
Like Left Eye Lopez is like, you think we have money? We don't have any money. We got like $0.
We got a record label. Yeah.
Yeah, and they got all our money. They had sold at that point. They had sold 3 or 4 million albums, and they literally had only made $60,000 each. Like each person in the band had $60,000, and that was before all of the cuts, manager's cut, accountant cut.
Yeah.
All that money came out.
That's not okay.
And I've heard it from like every artist. Like Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins has a really good thing on Rogan about it. The number one thing that will break up a band is royalties. In case you didn't know, the music, meaning the melody line, not the bass line, but the melody line, and the lyrics are published. The bass line, not published. There's no bassists that have ever gotten big cash from their bass lines. But the melody line and the words are both...
I feel like Primus would have.
Well, if he uses the bass as the melody line, then he does. So you're right with Primus.
I would think that would be the exception to like any of the rules. Just throw out Primus in anything, and then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, yeah.
Exception.
Yeah.
So Billy Corgan was responsible for a majority of Smashing Pumpkins' music, meaning melody line and lyrics. Yeah. So he got royalties on it. The rest of the band, nada. So, million-selling album, he gets like, I don't know, a couple $100,000. The rest of the band, nothing. Like nothing.
Yeah, that's not cool.
But they do get money. Okay, that's not completely true, because you get money based on the recording, like the physical recording.
Right.
So if there's 4 people or 5 people in the band, you split that money. But whoever wrote the song gets big cash. That's why in Nirvana, even though there's only 3 members of the band, Dave Grohl had to go start another band. Like, he's got money. Yeah. He's got FU money from Nirvana, but he doesn't have, like, Kurt Cobain, like, and family, like, FU money.
Right.
So, let's see the next song that they're going to play.
Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there.
I don't know this song. Do you know this song?
I don't know it either.
We're stuck where we are with no house.
His eyes are crazy cool, man.
Yeah.
Day 4 of trying to get Jack Black to duet us.
Day 4.
I can't get no. Out of my drink.
I can't get no.
You know the band that did this originally, yes? I only know like 3 bands, so I actually know this one.
No.
Rolling Stones.
You nailed it. Mick Jagger, Rolling Stones.
And I try. And I try.
How are those guys knocking on wood?
Hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Led Zeppelin got nothing on him.
Hey, child, when you shake that thing, gonna make you burn, gonna make you sting.
The other band, the other guys are just trying to keep up with how good he is.
I agree. I think the guitarist has chops. And if he doesn't have chops, he's got the hair for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Although I have to admit, the guitarists are in sync. Like, meaning that, like, there's been a ton of 2 guitarist bands, and you guys just gotta lock up, otherwise it's gonna sound nasty.
Right. I'm getting ripped tonight.
And there it is, day 6.
Time ago in a town called Kickapoo. Lived a humble family, religious through and through. But yeah, there was a black sheep and he knew just what to do. His name was young JB and he refused to step in line. A vision he did see it, fucking rocking all the time. He wrote a tasty jam.
Look at the guitarist smile, dude.
Right.
That's like a perma-grin. I didn't notice it until just had to see. Look at it.
yeah, I see it.
And
getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that long as fucking.
And there it is. 6 days. Jack Black recognizes him. And rightfully so. That dude's got some chops.
Right. He's like, he sounds just like me.
He does.
Holy crap.
His name was young JB and he refused to step in line. A vision he did see.
You can tell he's not used to lip syncing. Like, that's how you can tell that they actually do their stuff live, because he's doing a good job of lip syncing. But if he had to go on tour and lip sync every night, he would have it down even more than he does. So
I just thought of a really cool thing. What about if like Tenacious D went on tour and then took these guys with them?
Oh my effing Lord. That would be genius. Dude,
yes.
Genius. That is the best idea I have heard in ages. Jack Black, you heard it here first. Take AMH. Oh my God.
AMH. Take them on the road with you.
On the road. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
You need to.
I want to see have they done anything.
When your idol knows you exist.
Well, shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby.
Okay, that's good.
Carry on my wayward son.
And this is the one we just played,
yeah,
right?
I think that. Yeah. Dude, that lead vocalist could go on like The Voice or something like that and win the whole freaking thing.
I agree, 100,000%. Now, do you know the problem with shows like that?
Yeah, they put you under contract.
Yes.
And you can't do anything else.
Yeah, there's two main problems. One is you're sequestered for the entire time you're on the show, meaning it's just like being on a court trial. For anybody that doesn't know the word sequestered, it's always used in court trials, because if the judge decides that outside influences will cause a problem, they lock you in a room and you basically get locked into hotels and stuff. And that's the same exact thing that happens on all of the major shows, like The Voice and stuff. They don't want you to leak any information. So you end up living in California, in LA, for a majority of the show. The other problem, too, is what you just said. He wouldn't be able to stay with his band because he'd be under contract with whoever the show's through. And those contracts can be anywhere from... The RuPaul one, did you hear about this? I just heard about this recently. So RuPaul does a show called Drag Race. Yeah. And I guess 4 or 5 years ago, the contract got leaked. Now, this season's contract got leaked. It sounds horrific. It's basically for no less than, 4 shows after your show can you go do something else. And by 4 shows, they're talking about, like, it's a whole reality television show. So for the next reality television show, the next reality television show, and then the next one, you can't do anything. And at any time, they can call you back to be on the show or to be on any of the spin-off or, like, you know how they do the greatest ofs or the best ofs? Yeah. So you're locked in, and you're not, your agent is actually the show. So, again, for people that aren't in the industry, and I'm not in the industry, I just know, unfortunately, how it works. Right. You have an agent that gets you jobs, and the agent takes a cut, typically 10%-ish.
Yeah, now, you sold your soul.
Yes.
To the
so
show.
With RuPaul's Drag Race, if you're like, hey, I got this thing I can go do, you have to call them first, and they have to negotiate the contract, and they get a cut of it. And the cut is not 10%. It's much higher than that. So don't take those first contract, kids. Thanks for being the TikToker of the week, everybody.
Yes.
You should put TikToker of the week on that TikTok.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do it. Oh, we have one more bit of news that we need to talk about. You're the one that pointed it out to me. I just pulled up my TikTok before we go, since we are a TikTok. What was the thing that you just showed me right there?
Oh.
Right
there? Yeah, they're doing stupid games now.
Right there. Look, everybody, if you have TikTok, look what you can do.
Hey, for anybody who I'm following, please stop sending me requests to play this game with you. I don't want to play this game with you.
No, I'm not playing
I've
this
already
game.
gotten 3, and I don't care how far your plant grows or anything. I'm not playing it.
I'm not playing either.
Not.
I'm not either.
You know what? You know what you get when you get like a certain percentage of plants and stuff?
Yes.
You get TikTok coin.
Yeah, that's and you told me that you could watch TikToks or something like that and get TikTok coins or something.
Yeah,
is that what it was?
Well, today I don't know why this was the first time that I saw it. When you click on like the 3 buttons on any one of your TikToks, you could promote it.
Yeah. You can promote your own TikToks. Remember we were talking about that was coming? That was coming.
Yes. So it's here, and you could do it if it's not a song. I cannot promote my song.
Oh my gosh.
That I did. But
okay.
For a TP show, if we do that, we could promote. Let's just hypothetically.
Oh, that's so funny.
Like here's our contest.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. Here's our contest.
Right.
Let's promote. Let me just go through all these steps.
Okay, I can deal with it.
Do we want more video views? Do you want website visits? Or do you want more followers? Let's go more followers.
Oh my gosh.
Next. Choose an audience. Let TikTok choose for you, or you could choose a demographic.
No. Let TikTok choose, because we're good for anybody, sort of. Acquired taste. 2,000
coins spent over 2 days, estimated 3,955 plus views.
Oh man, I have one thing to say: scam, scam.
There's a bar here that we can slide. Let me just slide it all the way.
How many coins can we do?
Let's spend $100,000 of TikTok money.
Yeah, so let's do this. Let's do this coin conversion before we go for the day. So TikTok coins are worth what? TikTok coins worth what? Of course, I typed it all wrong.
So you would get 3,955 plus views estimated for 2 days. So we're spending.
Let's find out how much we're spending. Yeah, how much we're not spending. So you can get them you can buy coins from 100 to 10,000. So it's $99.99 for 6,607 coins. And how many coins did we need? We needed 2,000.
100,000.
We needed 100,000.
100,000.
What? So
and this is just 2 days. Just 2 days.
That's insanity. I think we should actually just pay for followers before we do that. Insanity. That's nutty fruitcake on every level.
Let me go the lowest.
Right. Okay. What's the minimum?
Oh my gosh. So 500 per day for 2 days is 1,909 plus views would be 500 coins.
500 coins? Okay, so
yeah.
So 500 coins, that's times 10. It's almost $10 approximately. Approximately $10 minimum.
So $10 for 2 days will get us close to 2,000 views. Nope. Sorry, TikTok.
Not happening.
Not doing happening. It. I'm fine. I'm fine with our range being 200 views.
Well,
I'm fine
we're
with
getting
that.
to the end of the show. Is there anything else that we needed to talk about before we end up splitting out of here?
No, I'm good. Totally good.
Oh, okay. And so if you're ever on our show and you're a guest on our show, just stick around because we talk afterwards. But otherwise, we'll see you guys all later. This is the end of the stream, but you know what we got to play before we go? It would be the outro.
Oh my God, wasn't that a long show? Yes, please like and subscribe, and for those of you listening on the podcast, thank you. Until next time, this has been another episode of the TP Show.